How do we explain the show? We should start there.
The Dopey and Agnew show, their followers are violent extremists.
I would have ripped his cock off.
They use every derogatory term on the planet, but they can't argue or debate.
You're a waste of life, you fucking pig.
The Dopey and Agnew show is a slut machine.
You have lovely giant breasts.
My nipples are kind of hard right now.
Fuck yeah. They were like little lizards licking at their butts. That's what they done.
It's fucking brilliant.
The Dopey and Agnew show, they breed violent extremists. They call that humor for some reason.
Welcome to the program.
These people are not part of the human race. These are anti-human.
Maybe suck a tits or something.
That's what they're all about, picking on the most vulnerable in society.
Ducky, ducky, fat, fat.
How dare you question the Dopey and Agnew show? Get used to it, man.
Let's go fucking have a good time, you know what I mean?
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? All right.
Vinny's back in the house, by the way. There's your update on Jersey Shore.
Wait, I thought...
Remember we had Vinny in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought... But
he was gone 2 episodes, which means probably 8 hours of filming.
couple hours, yeah. Then they went and got him, I guess. What happened?
They went and got Vinny.
Yeah.
They went and got our pal and said, come on, snap out of it. We got some broads to bang.
Right.
And some drinks to drink.
And was it a big homecoming? Was it all cuddly and nice, or was there a big fight?
The final scene of that episode was them driving back to the Jersey Shore. Getting ready for another night at Karma.
From where? Staten Island?
Yeah, Staten Island.
Oh, boy. Staten Island to Jersey Shore? Wow.
That's a long ride.
Big road trip they did, huh?
Are we too old for Jersey Shore?
What do you mean, for the show or for the actual Jersey Shore?
Oh, no, I'm gonna go down there this summer. This place is for older guys. I don't know, man. It's one of my thoughts from the weekend. I was thinking about the Jersey Shore because I think we got Snooki and JWoww coming in this week.
Oh, boy.
Because I think they got a little spin-off show going.
Oh, boy.
And I don't really understand why this show became so fucking big. Although when I first saw it on MTV, I was like, holy shit, this show's cool.
Yeah.
But it's lasted.
I don't know why either. Some things just click.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't tell.
They hang around. They drink. They go to Karma. They pick up broads. They sort of show them making out. Then they call cabs. And then they start over.
And then...
Oh, no. And then they kind of like do that GTL thing. And that's it.
Right.
And the show is massively huge.
Yeah.
And now they can't even really film it properly because they're all really famous. So it's all close-up shots. And then when they go into Karma, they only have their own little area now.
Yeah, because there's
it used
so
to be
many
they
people.
would wander around the club and stuff.
Because no one knew who they were.
Right.
Now everyone knows who they were, so they got to, like, push everybody back. Sometimes in the background, you could see a line where all the people are kind of watching from. And
Well, now they got to blur out the entire background whenever they're walking around. Because that's all
looky-loos?
Looky-loos, thank you.
Looky-loos.
I love that term, and I almost forgot. It's still fucking early.
The looky-loos.
Sam's saying the show is huge because of catchphrases. Oh, yeah. Then why the fuck am I not famous?
Oh.
I should be really famous.
Your catchphrases are no good.
I like my catchphrases.
If you watch some of the scenes where they're in the shirt store, and they're selling shirts and pressing it, if you look in the far back, their catchphrases are on the shirts.
Yeah, you could make a shirt with their catchphrases.
Oh, boy, really?
I don't know if I'm really mocking them because, good for them. But I guarantee MTV, kept them down, so they're not making a lot of money from MTV.
Oh, yeah, you can't let them get too independent.
No, side projects, though, I'm sure some of them are making some big bucks now. But
I bet MTV shares in that, too.
But Vinny's back. He's back.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah. We teased him and said, wow, you left the Jersey Shore house for how long?
How long?
And he's like, come on, bro, don't blow up my spot.
Spot blown.
Spot blown. Well, no, the episode ran already, so they ran to Staten Island and grabbed him and brought him back to the Jersey Shore. Thank God.
And he's all better.
Yeah. Well, no, he says it's a work in progress.
Oh, okay.
It's going to take time.
Yeah,
but he understands that.
But he had enough time away from the house, a few hours back in Staten Island.
Well, there's some broads to bang.
Oh boy,
what's going to happen to these broads if you don't bang them?
Well, that's true.
So,
oh boy,
yeah. How was your weekend?
Pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
I keep up on the entertainment news and whatnot. The the Demi calls.
Oh, wow.
Getting a little more in depth into that thing.
She was smoking.
I think it must have been fucking salvia.
Salvia?
I think smoking salvia,
which Joe Rogan told us all about years ago.
Yeah,
the salvia. It sounds like that, right?
Yeah.
So she was just having a pretty good trip.
Yeah, she was like shaking. You've seen plenty of videos on YouTube of people on salvia, and they're doing the same thing. They're like shaking.
Right.
Oh, they're sweating.
Right.
And then give them a few minutes, and they're okay. But I guess somebody freaked out.
I think she's partying with the wrong people. There are panicky Pete's in that house.
Bunch of panicky Pete's.
Let her have her trip, man.
Fuck, the second her eyes went back in her head, they're calling 911?
Right.
Come on.
How about you give it a little time?
Yeah, see what happens.
See, this is the real news. These dumb entertainment programs aren't going to tell you this. There was no real seizure going on. Demi Moore was having a good trip.
She was having a good one.
And she had panicky Pete's fucking calling 911 and everybody else.
Her eyelids fluttering.
Right.
Her breathing was a little fucked up. And her eyes rolled back in her head. What else are you going to do?
Looks like she's into some stuff.
This is a horrible salvia trip right here,
what is it,
Sam? What is it? He just did a hit, this guy.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's heart speed.
Oh, shit.
Are you freaking?
Not yet.
That guy's so high. Holy shit. What's he doing? He's looking at his hands and losing his mind. He's screaming. Oh, man. Oh, my God. He's doing the Homer scream. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Look out, Joe.
Uh-oh.
He's losing it.
Joe, look out.
They're fucking with him.
The ceiling.
He thinks the ceiling's coming down on his head.
The ceiling, Joe.
His arms are up. He's fucked up. This
Sit down, Joe.
He's trying to hold up the ceiling.
Sit down.
All right, he's good now. He's good. He's good.
He's coming back down.
Yeah, he's going to be all right now.
Do this shit's crazy. What are you guys doing?
Oh, man, is he fucked up?
What? I'm over here. Dude.
Sit down, Joe. Just sit down.
Joe is fucking hammered over there, man. He's
What's it
fucking
like?
high.
What is it like?
Well, it's...
See, you got when you say something, you have to say it twice.
Yeah, sitting back down.
You know what I mean?
His arms are still up, though.
Like in a movie.
He's breathing
Like a
heavy.
movie.
He can't communicate at all.
No.
He was just screaming. That's hilarious.
What are you looking at, Joe?
And then you have your friends fucking with you like that.
Jesus.
The ceiling! Yeah, the ceiling. He winces when he looked up. He's giving some kind of hand signal. Yeah, I think he's done.
Man. I mean, this... Oh, no. Wait, okay.
Another scream.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What? 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 What?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna kill you. Whoever's giving me fucking this shit. Fuck you. Are you guys laughing at me?
No, we're laughing with you. You were just laughing.
No, where you guys? No. No. What are you guys doing? My face.
He's waking up from it.
He's coming back.
Oh, he's
now.
coming back.
Yeah.
Fuck me up, dude. The fuck did you guys do to me?
He can't stand up.
What's...
Holy shit. Yeah, he's
Sit down, Joe. Chill out.
Stop him with the camera. Stop. Stop.
Holy shit.
All right.
That guy was tooled.
Well,
see how long it lasts?
that was about 4.
That was pretty much it.
About 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Looked like Demi Moore was having one of those.
Yeah.
And then everyone panicked in the house.
Panicky Pete's called 911.
Looks like she's into some stuff, though.
Yeah.
Whippets, possibly some salvia.
One of
something.
the craziest things about the Demi 911 call is not even the fact that she's convulsing and everything. It's that they call 911.
Do we have the 911 call?
I'm sure it's somewhere.
It's long.
Yeah, it is long.
How long is it?
10 minutes. I'll see if they can cut it up.
We probably should have it cut up.
They call and say, hey, we got an emergency here. They give the address, which is bleeped out in the call, but they give the address. And then the 911 operator goes, oh, wait, I don't think that's us. I think we got to give you over to another township thing. And then they have to get in touch with that. It's like, wait a minute. I'm calling 911. Can you just, like, fucking send somebody?
Yeah, you figure that shit out.
And then it's like, they ask the same questions and then get mad when you're like, hey, it's an emergency. Could you send somebody over?
Right.
It's like, hey, excuse me. I'm trying to get a car over to you. Nah, you're just freaking out.
But maybe they already sent something.
Maybe.
Sent the police.
I don't know, but
fire, the ambulance.
They sure don't have a good phone side manner.
No, I know.
When it's a real emergency. When it's bullshit, they should just goof on the people and hang up.
But I think as soon as you make that call, they're on their way already. And now they're just trying to get some info.
Yeah. They were like, oh, there's a gate down at the bottom of the road. We'll give you the code. And they're like, no, could you send someone down?
Right.
Like, obviously, you send someone down to the gate to open the gate and then wave the fucking EMS guys in. But
where's Demi at today? Back home?
Last I heard, she was getting some, treatment.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah.
A little rehab action?
Yeah, there's probably going to be some of that in her future. What she was doing, And what about the Whippet story? That's the real deal, right? I heard that they were saying that some people had to take the whole Whippet thing off their sites because it wasn't really in the tape, but then the 911 people say it was, but they took it out.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, they don't want to get sued.
Well,
she's doing something. Ashton, had to come running back to L.A.?
Did he? For what?
I don't know.
They busted up.
I know, but he's probably feeling a little guilty.
Feeling a little guilty that he's banging some fucking young broad and his old chick is doing salvia, perhaps. And
God, you broads, man. Yeah, you know how to bring us back.
Oh my God.
Bring us back into the fold.
Oh my God.
But I thought we were broken up.
Yeah.
No, I think he rushed back to L.A.
Did you see that on
guilt there?
Did you see that on the cover of a Star magazine or something? It's like, Ashton rushes back to Demi's bedside. And they got they don't have any pictures of now. So they take a picture of Demi, like maybe from one of her movies where she's in a bed, kind of looking freaked out. And then they take Ashton looking concerned.
Right.
And they put the pictures together.
Right.
And then all the housefrows go, oh.
Of course.
Oh, I got to get this.
Because of the Demi Moore story, I watched, I don't know, they're all the same program, but I'm not sure if it was Entertainment Tonight, All Access Hollywood. It was one of them. And what a fucking waste of time those shows are.
Because everyone knows everything already.
Sam knows.
Yeah.
They just repeat themselves for half an hour.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. They're in some weird loop that they can't get out of.
It's all teases.
It's
for
teases.
Stories that are as long as the tease.
Right. Yeah. You're thinking a big story's going to come up.
It's exhausting, though, to watch. It really is, because they continually tease stuff and almost give you the info, and then they start teasing the same story again, and there's all these, parallel universes going on for the half hour.
And the story is just a blurb.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
If you cut the fat out of those fucking entertainment shows, the substance, I don't, it might be, let me think. Half-hour show, it might be 3 minutes of information they're giving you.
And then teases.
And then they just fucking tease the shit out of it. I was exhausted. I was like, holy shit, will you just fucking give the news?
What's the story?
What's the latest on this broad?
And a video transition, every 30 seconds, it's whoosh, whoosh, and then we're going back out to the Grove. Mario Lopez is talking, we're going back, and then when we come back, it's going to be...
Now, I understand when you're trying to hold an audience, teasing something is important. Sure, we do it here. but they've got it to a point where I don't see how anyone on a regular basis is enjoying that.
It's a show of teases. Yeah. It's a show full of teases and then an occasional blurb with a half story.
I don't know if we could do it justice, but we should maybe cut up the Demi Moore half hour on Entertainment Tonight just to show you.
See how they covered it.
Holy fuck.
And when we return, those 911 calls.
Right.
Yeah.
But then they'll give you like 10 seconds, like the hello part.
Yeah, yeah.
And then later on, we'll give you more of this.
Yeah.
But then I don't even know if they actually give you anything more.
No, you never get the full thing.
No.
Ever.
Right?
They always keep you wanting more.
I found myself yelling at the TV.
They go like, coming up after this, Demi Moore is back in treatment. We'll tell you about it. And then they come back and they say, Demi Moore back in treatment. Tell us about it, Mario. Well, Demi Moore is back in treatment.
Well, we're going to be joining some people that know Demi, knew her throughout the years.
Right.
Well,
when we come back.
And she's back in treatment.
Oh, God, yes.
It's
yes.
unbelievable, just over and over and over.
Unwatchable.
Again.
And just the plain fact that anything that's on there you can get online. Well before they're putting it on.
Yeah, but I guess there's still, a lot of dummies out there that don't have...
Dummies and old people.
That don't know how to use their phones properly. Because they're still getting big audiences for these entertainment shows.
Yep.
And Billy Bush is just a schmuck.
Oh, he stinks.
He's the worst guy on TV.
He stinks. They all stink.
They all want to be Ryan Seacrest so bad. Like Billy Bush
doing the
wishes
Ryan,
he had some of that Ryan Seacrest juice. And
some of that charisma.
Who's the pan-faced broad on E?
Juliana Rancic.
Oh,
who was she fucking for a while?
The guy. Well, she's married to
one of the
Apprentice guy.
One of the Apprentice guys.
Rancic, Bill Rancic.
Well,
she stinks. She was on the red carpet for those dumb SAG Awards last night. I decided to watch that.
I saw a few seconds of that.
Did you see?
I just in disgust.
Kristen Wiig was being interviewed. Funny broad. And Panface, I call it Panface because when she turns sideways, holy fuck, it's a straight line.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. She asked Kristen Wiig to do her Kris Jenner impression.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess is, all the rage these days. Yeah. And basically what Kristen Wiig does is, like, just walks past the camera with these fucking weird eyes.
Yeah.
And then goes off camera. That's all the impression is, but it's pretty fucking funny. And it definitely captures what Kris Jenner's all about. So Panface goes, hey, could you do your Kris Jenner? So Kristen Wiig does it. And if you're going to make fun of someone, fucking own it.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden Panface goes, after it's, it got a huge laugh, goes, oh, but Kris, we love you, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, just fucking own it. You're making fun of her for being a fucking... dunce or whatever.
You gotta add the apology in, and because she might be the next person up on the carpet, and then what are you gonna do? Awkward moment.
It drove me nuts because it's like if you're going down that road, you don't have to always end it with, but we love you. Yeah. You know this, you know that. Then don't do it.
She'll upset Seacrest.
You watched the SAG Awards at all? Did you see the Mary Tyler Moore thing?
No. I watched a little bit of the red carpet, then I'd had it.
Here's the Kristen Wiig thing.
Oh, okay.
And you got to get to Mary Tyler Moore because it was kind of... I was even uncomfortable because they were giving her a Lifetime Achievement Award because she's going to be pretty much dead in the next few months.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised she even showed up there.
Really? Bad?
And her speech was over, but no one knew it. And she just kind of stood there. And everyone's just looking at her, and she's just kind of looking. And then Dick Van Dyke had to kind of be the gentleman to come over and like, oh, well, Mary, we all love you. Oh, yeah, you got to find that, too.
Whoa, what is she fucking...
It could be the first time that I can remember in a long time that I was uncomfortable for somebody.
Why was she just standing there?
Well, I mean, she's got some major health issues. She's had brain tumors, at least one brain tumor.
Oh, really?
And she's 75, and they were giving her a Lifetime Achievement Award. And
Dick Van Dyke had to help her? He's like 100 years old.
Well, someone on Twitter said he looks like Gary Busey from the future.
Oh, boy.
But he's hanging in there, too.
Oh, man.
But Mary Tyler Moore was accepting her Lifetime Achievement Award, and she's throwing in her catchphrases and stuff.
Oh, no.
I guess I've made it after all.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What, did you find the Kristen Wiig?
I haven't yet.
Yeah. Watch the, oh, my God, we just made fun of someone. We got to make sure everyone's okay with this. I hate this. Fucking own it and just go with it.
Wait, we got to talk about something immediately. your impression of Kris Jenner, who I love, by the way. You know, she's huge on E!
You see pan face when she
Can
turns
you
sideways?
pretend
Look, no features.
You're Kris Jenner and you're anchoring on the red carpet, and like maybe you're welcoming everyone back to the E!
This
red
was
carpet.
amazing TV, by the way.
I think
Amazing.
the camera should be on you.
No!
And then I'll do my impression of Kris Jenner.
Oh, okay. So what am I doing? Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're live on the red carpet at the SAG Awards, and Kris Jenner is joining us now.
And they didn't even get the right
We
camera.
love you, Kris.
She's supposed to just come in front of the camera. They didn't even know how to do it.
No, the version I saw was a different camera angle. That's really weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, to go back slightly, because she has to make sure Kris Jenner's okay with the teasing they just did.
Us now. We love you, Kris. Thank you, Kristen. We're huge fans.
Thank you
All
And she said it again.
the women and men love you too. Thanks for making us laugh every week.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Bye, sweetheart.
All right. But
God.
But she had to say it like twice to make sure.
We love you, Kris. Don't take it seriously. We're just trying to have fun over here. Oh, my God. But we're so scared you might fire us. So you're okay with this, right?
Oh, this is the Mary Tyler Moore.
It was the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
And damn it, you know what? I watched a little bit. This fucking Betty White,
Yeah.
90 years old, she won.
Yeah.
And she gets up there and she's fucking winging it. And
Yeah.
the broad at 90 is still goddamn funny.
And fucking Mary Tyler Moore is falling apart. What
At
happens?
75.
What happens?
At 75, yeah, she's
All right, with the montages, let's get a fucking clip of her on stage. What's going on here?
You don't have the clip of her on stage? Wow, the internet's slacking today. Here it is.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, boy.
What
There's
happened?
no audio on my end.
What happened?
There's no.
Oh, this is one of those they want you to go to the website.
Oh, really?
Oh, boy.
Assholes.
Come on.
Wait, they want you to go to the website for someone else's material?
Yes, they steal
That's
material.
crazy.
It's a lot of fun when your material gets stolen.
I guess we don't have it.
Huh?
Guess we don't have Mary Tyler Moore's speech.
We'll find it.
It sucks.
This guy's way behind. The Inquirer says that O.J. Simpson may be Khloe Kardashian's father.
Oh, stop it.
What is this, our entertainment segment?
What the fuck?
That was about a week and a half ago. Now,
Yeah, where you been?
Now Khloe Kardashian's father is some hairdresser in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And they did the side-by-side with this guy and her. Oh, my God.
Big monster heads.
I think we got a match.
Yep. They both have big monster heads.
And the rumor is that they were trying to keep this info between themselves because they wanted to have a very special episode. Sorry.
Oh, really? They were going to bring it out?
I mean, if you want to believe this one tabloid.
Yeah, it's
so
stupid shows, all of them, fucking retarded. And there's nothing on but those shows anymore. I can't. First of all, I don't even know what sitcoms are on anymore. I can't watch.
Well, you got The
any
Big
of those.
Bang Theory.
Oh Christ! Why is Fox still pushing that lump of shit?
Because it gets massive ratings.
How?
I don't know.
How? It's a CBS.
You know,
I thought it was.
I'm
fun.
suspicious though because I got a brother out there in way out east, and he's pretty intelligent. He's an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
And he loves The Big Bang Theory, and I'm like, really, Scott?
Is it geek humor?
Because usually we just like mock sitcoms for being
kind of
stupid.
funny, and well, look at
a lot
me.
of people like The Big Bang Theory.
Look, I watched the 1 hour premiere when it first came on, just to check it out. It was unfucking watchable. It was horrible, typical, setup joke kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Very harmless stuff. Such over the top geekdom that they're not real characters. They're like cartoony. I don't know. I thought it sucked a dick.
Well, my brother is highly critical.
Yeah.
Surprised that someone in my family would be highly critical. So if he likes it, it makes me a little suspicious. Like maybe they got something going on. I don't know.
Well,
I still don't feel like watching it.
I can't invest time in
I don't feel like
those
watching
shows.
it to form my own opinion.
The dumb reality shows with the fucking enough with your tow trucks, enough with your fucking breaking into storage lockers. The only good ones are like Hoarders because it's disgusting and it's a real freak show. And
there's a show on True TV that I got turned on to this weekend.
What is it? It can't be real.
I got
though.
turned on to it, man. 911 called boring and uneventful from Danny. That's fine. All right, we don't need to do that then. The Demi Moore call. People have probably listened to it on their own.
Yeah. show?
I gotta say it. I like that prankster show.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
With the guys?
Yeah, I've seen the trailers for it. But...
I gotta say, they're fucking pulling it off.
Yeah?
It's the 3 or 4 guys. I think it's on True TV. We were just watching a lot of clips yesterday.
So this is Candid Camera with another name?
They basically, go into situations and make bets with each other. And I don't know, man. They're fucking pulling it off.
Yeah?
I kind of fucking like this damn thing.
And it's real?
It seems pretty real, yes.
Because True TV, I don't believe one thing on that fucking channel.
It seems pretty damn real to me. The White Castle bit I saw over the weekend, I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. They got one guy that's behind the register, and the rest of them are somewhere else telling them what to do. A bit we've seen a million times, but I don't know. They're pulling it off. I like it. Yeah, I'm going to put my stamp of approval on it. What's it called? Impractical Jokers, right? On True TV?
I'll have to see this.
Karate, teaching a kickboxing and a grappling class. We're doing this in teams. It's Murr and Joe versus me and Sal. We gotta do what they say, they gotta do what we say. I'm ready to karate the shit out of them. Hi, everybody. I'm Joshu James. Joshu Joe. Welcome. Okay, so we're gonna start with just some basic moves. All right, listen, we're gonna play out a scenario, guys. Let's play out a quick scenario. Pretend one of you is a bully. Let's pretend, for example, one of us is a bully. Hey, man. Hey. That's my parking spot. I was there first. Well, F you. And he goes in for your waist, right? Using your body weight, right down. Boom! Going for the attack. He pulls me in. Seatbelt, locked. All right? Seatbelt. Start rolling around. And then roll, and then keep going.
They're just looking very gay on the floor in front of their class.
After you get this far, keep that seatbelt locked. And let's say this is a school bully. Double team that bag and just go to town on it. So you're just gonna take turns, really getting at him. Really go nuts. Going to town on them and telling them.
Yeah, the students don't look thrilled with their techniques.
Jumping on like a monkey in a tree, you little bastard.
So, I haven't seen this clip ahead of time, but just,
Yeah.
I like it.
You like Storage Wars?
Any of those storage things, and I hear that's fake too.
Yeah.
No.
I hear they're putting certain merchandise in there.
Oh, really?
And preloading up the lockers.
Well, they don't want a Geraldo Rivera situation week after week. You got to find some shit.
Yeah, they got to put some gems in there. And then, of course, the pawn shop ones where, they have an occasional real person that comes in with something and they run through it. But then they have the over-the-top black guy that's coming in and wants $500 for his Sega Genesis and won't leave without it and has to be thrown out of the store.
Yeah.
So fucking fake.
Fakey,
fake.
But you're watching a little bit, huh?
No, not
Just get
anymore.
mad?
Not that hardcore pawn. That's the worst. Oh, that one. And then, what the fuck? I was watching another one. They're just all fakeness. And why so many of the towing shows? There's like 5 of them on now, and they're all phony.
Well, when one show hits, then everyone has to kind of make their own version. Like
what does this sister want?
Yeah. I'm Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Yeah.
How much would you give me for this?
How much you want?
At least $1,000.
It's very pretty.
Fur coat.
The problem is that we don't go that kind of money on those because we can't sell them for that kind of money.
So how much would you give me?
I can give you 100.
100 for this motherfucking coat? I want more than 100.
How about 100?
Feel it. Feel it. Feel how good this feels. Just a good-ass mink coat.
Really fake. Ma'am?
Okay, you got me up.
It's Fox.
This is a rabbit, a bird, whatever the I want it to be. Y'all about to give me my $1,000.
You gonna give her more than $100 on that?
I'm gonna give her more than $1.
What the $1? Hell. Who the is he?
He's my fur expert.
See how bad?
Wow, the acting.
The acting is so bad on this.
Where do they find these people?
He not no mother expert.
Look at
on his chin is fur. I'm not going home with no money.
When you demand of us to give you money that is unrealistic, like $1,000 for a $100 coat, we're not going to do it.
I need rent money.
Take him a $100 bill.
You better call security up in this bitch.
Security. You better call security.
You security too?
There you go.
Oh, y'all don't know who y'all went up in here. This mother mink.
Now, when they get her out, do they tell her?
It's a mink, baby.
Okay.
Do they tell her? Can we have our wireless mic back now?
At American Jewelry.
Do they say, can we have our wireless back now? Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah,
and she'd be fine with it?
I know you're upset. Please sign this release.
I'm really
sign this release, please.
I'm really uncomfortable.
It's terrible.
That was horrendous.
And that's
and that show's doing really well, right?
That is typical of what is going on that program. Yeah.
So what? There's enough dummies out there that'll buy into that could be real.
Dude, every day I get tweets from people going, "Dude, you gotta check out Hardcore Pawn. You gotta check out Lizard Lick Towing. You gotta check out the fucking Bootleggers show. You got." And so I'm like, I just, you're an idiot.
This is lazy programming.
Oh, yeah.
Because it seems like enough people would come into a pawn shop where you would get some good shit, but you got to wait around. And you know, time is money for these production companies and stuff, so you got to set up some shit.
And they want controversy as opposed to the other pawn show, Pawn Stars, where it's more what the object is, what people are going to get for it. Oh, okay, that's a World War II memorabilia thing.
Right.
And then you sit there and go, ooh, it's like Antique Roadshow.
Right.
You're like, ooh, I wonder what it's worth. And then they get the experts in. But this show seems to think, all right, well, that sucks, so we'll get some fake controversy in here.
Well, Antique Roadshow, you know when they sit the one person down and they got a dumb cabinet from, I don't know, the Revolutionary War?
It's a shaker chest.
And you know damn well it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
You see all the dummies walking around behind them?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are all the dummies that had nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
So fucking, they had to sit around the Antique Roadshow all weekend just to get enough for maybe a hour show.
Yep.
Maybe a couple episodes.
It's a spatula.
Yeah, exactly. But all those guys walking around, they had their turn in front of the people, and they had nothing.
And it was shite.
Right, but I guess these other shows, they don't want to wait around, so they got to, like, force it.
So
force the reality on
that's
you.
exactly what they do. It's
But people are
forced.
buying into it. That bothers me even more.
That really does. And then somebody was like, well, watch Bait Car. And I was watching that the other day, and it's like,
Car again.
it's like, I don't know if there's even one element of reality in that. There might be, like, some of the in-car stuff with the perps might be.
Right.
But everything else I know is fake.
Right.
I'm not sure if even the perps are fake. I don't know. I just don't trust the channel. I don't think anything on there is real.
I think, I don't know.
There's cameras in the car.
I think there's a few setups too.
Yeah.
I think what they do is they find some local acting class and go, "Hey, man,
hey, you wanna
I'm
make a
serious.
couple
Why
bucks?"
not? Right?
Yeah,
And then maybe they get a few.
yeah. I don't know because it.
I just think if, like I said, if you're going to be stealing a car, you're smarter than this.
Well, they get
Your
the
luck
dummies.
isn't your luck isn't this good.
Well, there are car thieves, and then there are opportunistic dummies. Like, these aren't the smartest motherfuckers, and they take off in these cars. See, I think everything else is fake. I don't know what to make of this.
Units be advised, Bay car is making the right westbound on Oglethorpe Avenue.
Right, the little tracking thing is fake, put in after the fact.
You could accept a little of that production value.
Say what I'm at. No, then I'm gonna tell you be at home. Go set it.
It makes it easy for us officers, for him laying his plan out over the phone. We get a sense of what his intentions are.
He's not talking anymore. We're making a left westbound on Rochelle.
Right?
Follow me.
Oh, see? He's like, oh.
Jump out of the beer.
I'm going to jump out of the beer. Not even speaking English. I don't know what this is. Language.
Hot the curb. Shut it down. Hey, car shut down.
Right, now he's trapped in the car.
What do you need to do? Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air.
Oh, gee.
Units be advised, subject seems to be hiding something in the car. Say yes or no with the air.
They sold me the car, sir. Hands up.
They sold me the car, huh?
Somebody sold me the car.
The first lie this guy told us was someone sold him the vehicle.
See, I don't...
Yeah, this is tougher to figure out. It seems real.
The next lie was someone threatened him and ordered him to take the car.
Yeah, we don't. No, sir.
Haven't watched it enough.
I haven't either.
Are there ridiculous scenarios?
Well, no, they're usually just what you saw here.
Yeah, it's probably pretty real then.
But I don't know what to make of all the peripheral stuff.
What do you mean?
Like this, and I don't know. I haven't watched it enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where's the black activists like Al Sharpton?
Yeah.
Where they're all doing these stereotypes like this.
Well, they are, yeah. People love getting black people into pawn shops, into stolen cars and shit because they're funny.
That's probably why that one is real. Because, you know, they wouldn't be brave enough if they were faking it to just have black guy after black guy.
Oh, they would have a bunch of white
guy.
guys. Oh, right. You know
they would
what?
have to fucking, you know, make sure everyone's represented nicely.
Represent.
And every clip I've seen from Bait Car, I've seen black guys in the car.
Yeah, true.
Hey, the Kardashians. We can wrap up our entertainment hour.
Oh, man.
All of a sudden, you're watching the show, which is weird to me.
Well, I stopped watching it. I watched it for a little while.
Yeah.
But now, I guess from the trailers I saw, they're getting into the she's really not happy being married thing. Is that what's going on now?
The Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
She wasn't happy after, what, a week or so?
We all know how it
couple
ends.
weeks. And there was a big crying clip last night. Yeah. This dumb broad.
There were a few, but this is the
main. And was Courtney just sitting there like, everything's going to be all right?
You know, we just kind of talk about certain things because I think it's very important that me and you get together and talk as sisters. I really feel, can't you tell the emotional wreck that I am right now? I am real. Right.
She's never shown an emotion.
No.
That Courtney. Holy
She's a
shit.
puppet.
Of course, Chloe has a different father. She's the only one that has a personality in that entire family.
Yeah.
She got that personality from the hairdresser.
Yeah.
So this clip from last night, what is this? Keeping Up with New York?
This is
Kim.
Courtney.
New York up
with Bruce Jenner. What?
What?
Which one is this called?
Must be Courtney and Kim take New York.
Ah.
They're not taking New York.
No.
What does that mean?
New York was just in a tizzy while the two were here. Don't you remember?
Oh, man, was it ever. What?
Why do they call it taking New York? What are they doing?
Ah, they're taking New York. Look out. We're here.
Yeah, they
We're
come
crazy.
from the West Coast and they
Look
take
out.
shit over.
Look
around
out,
here.
New York.
They took shit over?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
No. Not a once. I live here. Where was this going down?
All over Manhattan.
Yeah, it just got crazy wherever they went.
Nuts, dude. Nuts.
Oh, God.
He's a Christian. He's everything on paper exactly what I want in someone. But for some reason...
Meaning he'll kiss your ass. Ugh.
And what an ass.
Huh? This was fake. This whole thing was fake. Or she's really stupid. Take your pick.
He wasn't faking it.
Huh? No, I know.
He's just a moron.
He's probably the only one that is stupider than Kim Kardashian.
He is.
Some reason my heart isn't connecting. I've tried, but I don't know what to do. And I want my whole family at least to back me.
Well, her heart's not connecting. Sam probably knows more. Didn't they only go out for like 2 weeks or something and they got married?
It was more than 2 weeks, but it was significantly less than a year.
Significantly less than a year.
Yeah, it was a matter of months.
So why did she have to rush a wedding? Because it made great TV.
Season's ending. You got to do something at the end of the season.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah.
You know?
Is that it?
What, are you going to stretch it over a couple seasons? I don't think so.
Wow, so she just got married, so they had some big fucking season-ending episode?
Well, they aired the wedding for 4 weekends in a row all weekend.
Right.
So obviously a lot of people had a lot invested in this thing.
She's still trying to tell people this wasn't fake?
Yeah.
They all got together and said, look, let's find a dumbbell.
A real sap.
And you make believe you're in love with this guy. I love the part where she would, I think it was either, I don't know if it was a tweet or whatever, but she's like, yeah, I'm going to Minnesota this weekend. You know, I think I could live here. Shut up.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Stop. She's
was
taking Minnesota.
Yeah. I think I could live here. It's kind of nice.
I
Shut
don't
the
think so.
fuck up.
I don't think so.
Back me. You think I feel good that I, met this guy from Minnesota and I feel awful that, I made him move out here and, change his whole life and I feel bad for him?
What is she talking about? The guy didn't change his whole life. He plays for the New Jersey Nets. He couldn't just move anywhere. What is she talking about?
Oh, boy.
I thought you were going to come to Minnesota.
No, but then what? He moved to L.A.?
Yeah.
In the off-season, obviously.
Yeah.
He wasn't moving there because as soon as the Nets started their practice up again, he had to be back on the East Coast.
Jersey.
He wasn't going to give up his spot on the New Jersey Nets.
made him move out here and like change his whole life, and I feel bad for him. I feel sad. I feel bad for the guy. I changed his whole life, and he fell in love with me, and I fell in love with him, and now my feelings have changed. You don't think I feel bad that I invited all these people to this huge wedding and flew everyone out?
Nails on a chalkboard.
I wasted everyone's time. You know, I wasted everyone's money. I wasted everyone's everything, and I feel bad. You don't think I feel bad? At 30 years old, I thought I'd be married with kids, and I'm not. I failed at this, and you think that I don't feel bad?
Holy shit.
Boy, you chicks with that 30 mark, I got to tell you, y'all go batshit crazy.
No, the 30 thing with her, though, she's heard that before.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be married with kids at 30. She's making too much fucking money. What this is about, people were on to her, the fake wedding shit, and they got to her and said, look, you got to have a breakdown and get emotional here because you're looking like a complete asshole. Yes! So they fucking, so they got her to, break down for 40 seconds.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
I would absolutely bet a lot of money on that.
Because I know a lot of girls, they go crazy at 30.
No, and
if they don't have the kids and the husband.
She's heard that her whole life from other peripheral people. But she's like a robot. She doesn't even know what love is. She has no fucking idea. So she's heard that. She went, wait a minute, I'm 30. I've heard a million times that that's an important age for a lot of women where they want to be married and have kids by that age. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, but she's not doing it in that way.
Oh, she's calculated?
Very calculated.
Okay.
And she saw her popularity was dipping a little bit, so they got to her and said, look, you got to fucking sell this, that this whole thing was real, and that you were in love, and that your feelings changed.
Changed in like a week.
She doesn't know who the fuck she is.
Oh,
well, she's already been married twice. She's ahead of the game.
She doesn't know who the fuck she is, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with this broad because it drives me nuts.
Are you going to watch when Chloe and Lamar take Dallas?
Is that the next show?
Yeah, Chloe and Lamar Odom. She's going with him to Dallas.
Yeah.
And that's the new reality show. And, I don't know, I'm surprised you didn't hear this, a little industry buzz. Chloe got herself a radio job.
Ugh.
Well.
That's right.
What station down there?
Mix 102.9. She's taking the coveted noon to 1 p.m. slot.
A 1-hour show.
How about Kim, Chloe, and the whole family take cyanide?
Right.
That'd be a good show.
Yeah.
They take cyanide.
A 1-hour show.
Kardashians take Jonestown.
And she gets national press. She's doing a 1-hour show when people are in their cubicles.
Well, plus commercials and the hits. It's not a talk show, of course.
You do realize, and I'm going to insult a lot of fucking people, that when you get the midday show, that's the show they give people they don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Because no one can listen.
Of course not.
No one can fucking listen.
You do middays, right?
I do. I'm sure that's one of the shifts at this point. I don't recall.
But no one can listen.
No, it's just like
the coveted
secretaries
spot,
with their iPod phone.
They're calling it a coveted spot?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's not.
Spot.
Morning drive, afternoon drive, and believe it or not, nights.
Bigger than
middays are that's the shittiest fucking slot to have.
Unless you got like one of those stations that they just put on at work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nobody talks.
Light FM.
Just Light FM. Yeah.
What's a better time slot? 3 a.m. or noon?
I mean, you fucked me right there. I guess technically noon.
Don't ever fuck me, Tony.
Technically.
3 a.m. is my time slot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really shitty.
Fuck.
You start at 3 a.m. on the East Coast?
Yeah.
That's midnight, though. That's nice.
Yeah, my
midnight on the West Coast.
My West Coast people.
For some reason, this company doesn't want to acknowledge that we have people that listen on the West Coast.
There's a West Coast, yeah.
They, for some reason, can't figure that out yet. So
There
they
is
have
no
all
West
their
Coast.
morning shows start in the traditional slot of 6 o'clock in the morning.
There's no West Coast.
Meaning, your big show here on the Opie and Anthony channel is being heard on the West Coast at 3 in the morning. Yeah, that makes sense. What, Kenny?
I tell you got big fans in the Phoenix area.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's like close to West Coast.
Yeah, yeah.
They're mountain time.
What's mountain time?
They
Is
don't
that 2 hours instead of 3?
Well, they don't change in the winter. Like they don't subscribe to the whatever daylight savings.
Right. They just keep it around all
So
year
it's
at the
only
same time.
Well, it's 2 hours in the winter. I don't know what it is.
Why, as a society, we can't get past that? I mean, why would you want it dark at 3:30 in the afternoon when it's already miserable for a lot of people because it's winter?
I hate it.
So it's like, okay, how do we make winter more shitty?
Yeah.
Let's fucking make sure it gets dark at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
Like we've been, December 21st is what, the shortest day of the year?
Yeah.
So we've had to go, almost a month and a half, and it's still dark really early.
I've noticed, though, it is creeping, which is nice.
It's creeping.
I saw like 4:45, and it was still a little bit
but why can't
lighter than it was.
What would be the problem if we all got together and said, look, enough of the daylight savings time thing. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
To do that to ourselves.
Yeah, let's not do it. So let's not fall back.
The whole calendar's fucked up.
Huh?
The whole calendar's fucked up.
Yeah?
Yeah, like some days are 30, some months some months are 31.
What about the 28 one?
Yeah, and then there's fucking leap year.
That is crazy.
Yeah, see, they fucked it up right from the start.
Yeah, I
Who
think
thought that up?
I don't know.
Can't you average all those numbers out and
just make it whatever it is?
Make different months?
Yeah.
They all have the same days?
Yeah, why didn't they just put the same days on the months, and then maybe the last month when you got to clean it up, like that last tile you got to fit in the bathroom. Yeah. That's the one you got to cut.
Yeah, you figure out how much time you fucked up and go, all right, well, December this year has to be a day and a half longer than usual.
So instead of having to go 30 days, how's September, April, June, November.
Yeah, I never got that.
31. Yeah, have them all like 30 days.
Right.
And then have the last one have like a lot of days.
37 days or something.
Or less days or something.
People are trying to get a Ron and Fez, Opie and Anthony fucking radio war going because they're asking about the 11 to 3 slot. But in their case, they're being heard on the West Coast at 8 in the morning, which is prime time. So nice try there. Nice try there. That's prime time.
Jesus.
Prime time Sam Roberts.
Good plug. Nice. Nice.
He's got a new radio show.
All right, Kenny. Jesus Christ.
5 me out.
Up top.
Oh, God.
All right.
How do you think you would feel if the person coming in to do the noon to 1 p.m. time slot on your channel had a giant photo of herself in your studio and a mic that was completely customized with purple rhinestones?
It's
that said
festooned.
Chloe on it.
For 1 hour.
Plus, her photo is the main photo on the website.
Well, we know how that feels.
Do you realize we just did her radio show? And we haven't even started our real show yet.
And you didn't get to any of the hits.
Oh.
She does music in between?
It's called The Mix-Up. Of course she does music.
Wow.
Wait, she has a 1 hour radio show and she has to play music?
Yeah, commercials and the hits.
Holy fuck. And I guarantee they're paying her a bloody fortune.
Oh, yeah.
And this is her second radio show.
No, I
now.
know, because it was featured on one of the reality shows. Where was she last time?
Miami.
Miami.
She was doing late night.
Holy
3 a.m.?
Holy
No, I think like
fuck,
11 o'clock.
Fuck.
Crazy.
Do they at least make her go into the radio station, or do they set
They do
something
for
up at home?
external shots and internal shots where she's just sitting by the mic, but the audio comes from, I think they shoot it in another studio, but then she's there in their radio station just to show like she really goes there.
But where is she broadcasting from?
It's a Clear Channel thing, so she might be in a premiere venue.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck.
People just don't care.
Holy fuck.
They'd rather have the name than the actual talent.
I'm surprised Mr. Scott Greenstein can get a hold of this broad.
Get her.
This was perfect for him, and a 1 hour show that he could pay millions for.
Let's steal her away. We'll put her
because she's
picture
a
up in the
name.
lobby. The lower right-hand corner. Put it up. Have we been rotated out? Did anybody look?
Did fucking Scott get, outbid by Clear Channel on this one? This is perfect for him. A shitty fucking 1 hour radio show by someone that is famous and that doesn't really know how to do radio. How did he lose out on this one?
I don't know.
Wow, he's slacking.
Yeah.
Greenstein's slacking.
I guess during the break we'll see if we're still one of the pictures in the lobby or if we've been rotated out because we've been there probably, a whole weekend.
The whole weekend, yes.
So, they probably have to put somebody else in there now.
Well, why is our slot the only slot that rotates, by the way?
Exactly.
Book radio.
Book radio.
That's stupid.
Peel Lindstrom will be back up. Peel Lindstrom.
I'm starving.
Yeah, let's eat.
We got some UFC shit to get to.
Oh, yeah.
It was on Fox again.
Yes.
Talk about that. Talk about a little Super Bowl action. Maybe Eastside Dave's song will be played on our show.
Oh, yeah, we should
Now that
play
he's
it.
obsessively texting me, hey, have you heard my song yet?
Yeah.
It's total Dave.
He sent me a text complaining that we didn't get a chance to play it. He's like, I gave you the opportunity. Now it's viral. Tough. It's like,
is it viral?
I think it's like a 25,000.
That's viral.
Did you see the video of
That's
him
good.
seeing, who was it, Mekhi Phifer?
Yes.
Outside Wicked?
Fucking Mekhi Phifer!
Fucking Mekhi Phifer, man! Fucking Mekhi Phifer!
I love the Eastside Dave.
His videos rule. They're just all ridiculous and insane.
We could just play his Super Bowl song to break, can't we?
Sure.
And then we don't have to
Hey,
worry about it?
Yes.
Why don't we do that? What are you doing now?
This is the video.
Yeah.
He does a
man.
sports show right here on this channel, Saturdays at 7 p.m.
It's Giants time in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning and Antrell Rose gonna win. Yeah, dominate, baby. Gonna fuck the shit out of Tom Brady. That's right. Lawrence Times kicking in your face. Yeah. Tom Coughlin, give us some bass. Bob Dylan said, gonna fuck the shit out of Tom Brady. Tickle me Elmo, no tackle me Osie. Belichick, Brady, all pussy and pussy. Giants Cape Fear, Eli's Max Katie, gonna ruin your boat. Badly, Tom Brady. Break it down, Roy Schaefer. Come on.
It's a David Max Sports Program. Subscribe on iTunes, Daddy, and listen on Sirius XM.
Wyclef Jean is from fucking Haiti. Gonna Fuji your shit. Tom Brady. Pirate says, ahoy, matey. Gonna watch the plague and fuck you, Tom Brady. When the Giants stab Nick Coleman is 80. Fucking dagger your ass, Tom Brady. Woo! Yeah! David Max Sports Program. You know what time it is.
I just wish it was a little longer, man. He was on to something.
It's hilarious because, like, most of the Super Bowl songs people write, they're good-natured, and they just talk about the players and how they're going to win, and they talk about plays and why the team's going to lose and why this team's going to win. He just says, fuck Tom Brady, fuck him in the ass. It's classic Eastside Dave.
What's his channel for the people that want to check out some of his videos?
Eastside Dave videos.
All right, very good. We're going to take a break, and we will continue. I think Joe DeRosa's coming in today.
Yeah.
Doing a little time with us, and then we got Bill Burr calling in.
Hey, Bill Burr.
What is he doing? What is he?
Doing a Monday morning podcast. I'm going to be in Jersey.
Well, we're doing something with podcasts on the weekend now, and we can't get a hold of Bill Burr. We want some hours from him.
Well.
E-Rock, has he called you back?
No, I haven't heard from him.
Well, when you get him on the phone, fucking,
Let's do it.
ask him about the podcast. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. All right.
I know you say that we're some sick motherfuckers. Cause we're as cold as the ice road truckers. And when we come to your town, the shit goes down. We're sick fucking puppies. The 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 sick fucking puppies. Barking up your tree.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All the people gave and the poor got paid. Then out of speakers, I did speak. I wore my sneakers, but I'm not a sneak. My Adidas left the sand of a foreign land. With my in hand, I close to the command. My Adidas in D, close as can be. We make a mean team, my Adidas and me. We get around together, we time forever, and we won't be had with more than bad weather. My idea.
Where's the hook? Was that the hook?
Getting topical. With the Sex Man.
Good morning, sexy.
Good morning.
I don't understand why you're making it all about you. Why are we doing
glad
this?
to stop this bit if you
Why
like.
are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why do we have to stop our show every day so
I know,
you can
but sexy.
get a little airtime? Adidas. Happy birthday to Adidas, I guess. That's why we're playing this?
No, not at all.
Well, what's wrong, Joe? Joe DeRosa.
Hi, boys.
Good morning, Joe.
That was just funny. I don't know. It made me laugh the way you.
What?
Just the way you said the thing. It was just funny the way you said it.
Because we thought this bit was a good idea, but he doesn't know how to do it right, so now we're in a weird quandary. Like, he's made it so obvious, like the Beatles, for example, performed in public for the last time 43 years ago, so he would just play a Beatles song.
Right.
And it's like, all right, we get it. But now we told him we didn't like that, so now he's trying to make it more obscure so we can't figure out what it is.
But now it's too obscure that no one even gives a fuck and they don't even want to try.
Like, he's not playing songs that people really know. And
well, Adidas, you should know this.
No, I know, but it's not. This isn't fucking, Led Zeppelin.
True.
Hey, it's Run DMC. Take it easy.
So, right.
Show a little respect. Show a little fucking respect.
Hey, respect, huh?
Let's play with Joe.
I have a good guess.
Because listeners out there are trying to figure this out. So why do you think E-Rock, a.k.a. Sexy, is playing Adidas today?
Well, I'm going to go with he's playing Run DMC versus playing Adidas. Anniversary of Jam Master Jay's death?
No.
No. See, no, that's what I just tried to explain to you.
Did I miss something?
He used to do it that way, where he would play Run DMC because, I don't know, it's Run's birthday.
Okay.
Now he's going the other way, and don't think... I guess it has something to do with sneakers, right?
Fuck. Yeah, I'm going to go with the... And your guess was wrong about Adidas anniversary?
Yeah, of course. That was a dumb...
The release of a signature collector's type of shoe, Adidas sneaker, comes out today.
No, that's not it.
And now the song's over, and we're still trying to guess.
Oh, man, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Holy fuck.
Play? Yeah. Jesus. Something about the Coliseum?
Yeah, right.
I just heard them announce. Coliseum? No, nothing?
Nope. I say,
I'm getting angry. I'm just going to start making fun of E-Rock.
That'll happen.
It's making me mad.
Wow.
You got anything?
I got nothing.
Does it have something to do with sneakers?
Yeah, it does.
Black History Month starting tomorrow or something?
Oh, the anniversary of the first time a black guy ever stole somebody's sneakers.
That's got to be it.
No,
right?
that's not it.
No? Shit, I thought that was it.
All right.
First time a black guy threw his sneakers up on a power line? Anyone?
Jesus.
Huh?
So it's something to do with sneakers.
Yeah.
Or shoes.
Oh, so it doesn't have anything to do with sneakers.
Just shoes?
No, I think they were sneakers.
What the fuck could this be? And who the fuck cares
All
at
right,
this point?
Give us another clue.
Let's see. The shoes or sneakers were used in an unorthodox manner.
You ate them?
Somebody fucked somebody with a shoe.
No.
Somebody drank something out of a shoe. Champagne.
No.
Someone beat someone with a shoe.
No.
Oh, they threw the shoe at Bush.
No.
Damn it.
Gee, that would be good. Although he's playing Adidas.
They
and
beat
it was
the
a
statue
shoe.
of Saddam with a shoe.
No. I don't think we need the answer. We should just move on.
No.
Ant's shoes were missing, and he blamed it on minorities for no good reason.
That's been known to happen.
Well, should we just get the answer?
Wow.
No. If I may have an input, I vote no. I think we should keep guessing.
Shoes being used in an unorthodox
So it has
manner.
nothing to do with sneakers.
An old woman lived in
I think
one?
they might have been sneakers. Yeah.
No?
He doesn't even know if it was sneakers or shoes.
Oh, God.
In an unorthodox way.
Well, the Nazis would pile them up. Probably not it.
Is that it?
No, that's not it.
Is it the anniversary of a Nazi movie?
Nope.
A Robin Williams movie about Nazis?
No.
Jacob the Liar?
No.
Anniversary of the Shoe Bomber?
Oh.
That would be it.
Ah!
But he plays Adidas?
Why would you play that?
And you're not
How
even
many
sure
songs
if it
are
was
about
a sneaker.
shoes?
It was a shoe.
Oh, my
He's called
God.
the Shoe Bomber,
How
not
about
the
sneakers
Sneaker
or shoes?
Bomber.
How about Don't Step on My Blue Suede Shoes?
Yeah. Brown shoes don't make it.
How about
Goody
red
two shoes.
The Angel's going to wear my red shoes.
Blue suede shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Christmas shoes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a sneaker.
That is.
He wasn't even sure.
People
He's
are just
called-
saying, worst fucking one ever.
He's called the shoe bomber.
Horrid.
I know, that really is bad that he went, it could have been a shoe.
No.
He said that.
It's in his title. He's the shoe bomber.
Yeah, but E-Rock went, when you said it's
Sneakers
sneakers,
or
right? And he
shoes?
went, well, I guess it could be a shoe. It's like, no, it is a shoe.
He does not understand the whole concept.
Because
I like how everyone at Ant's guesses, he would be like, the Nazis, shoe bomber.
I was thinking it out.
But why wouldn't you pick
militias?
Militias.
Why wouldn't you pick
racist,
Why wouldn't you pick a shoe song?
That is a shoe song.
No, it's a sneaker song.
It's a shoe.
Song. It's subtle, but it's a sneaker song.
That song is even beyond the sneakers. That's like a commercial. It's a direct endorsement for something.
Look, if you couldn't find a shoe song, then all right, maybe you stretch and go for a sneaker song. But there are a lot of shoe songs.
But that's a specific. It would be just as bad if he played a song called like My Timberlands or something. It's like when you're naming a specific shoe, it's like it really takes you out of the headspace of the game.
Yeah. I would have went with a shoe song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's name all the shoe songs again.
These boots are made for walking.
Blue suede shoes.
Goody two shoes.
Brown
Goody
shoes
two
don't make
right.
Goody two. Goody two.
Christmas shoes.
Christmas shoes.
Boogie shoes.
Boogie shoes.
There you go, Sam.
What's boogie shoes?
I think it was on Saturday Night Fever, wasn't it?
Yeah, bump. Ba-na,
Down.
ba-na.
Down. That's it. My. But I don't want to put on boogie shoes, to tell you the truth.
This would have been perfect. This would have been perfect.
This is perfect, E-Rock. See?
This would have been perfect. Right? We would have heard shoe, and I would have immediately said shoe bomber.
And then you could, yeah,
Not,
right there.
Adidas throws you off. It's like Adidas.
He was right. It was right in cue. Singing that.
My bomber shoes. See, you can even change it.
He knows his shit.
That sounded like at the concert when the singer starts doing the acapella and then it comes in under them. Like, you really nailed the key of that. That was impressive.
Yeah, this would have been better, E-Rock. What were you thinking? Or not
Adidas.
thinking?
No, it's Adidas sucks.
It's a great song.
And I know you know that we're trying to just beat you up, but
Not today.
In this case, you were just way off.
Now you got to figure out the days where we're just trying to beat you up for the sake of it, and the real ones.
Yeah, this is a real
one.
This is a real one today.
And by the way, there haven't been any fake ones.
No. Not yet, anyway.
No. Keep trying.
If it's the shoe bomber, you got to immediately think shoe.
Shoe.
A shoe song.
They don't call him the sneaker bomber.
No.
Shoe bomber.
And the other thing, too, is he played a song by, like, an iconic music group. This song, who the fuck sings this fucking song?
Right.
And I love how E-Rock wasn't even sure if it was a
Casey.
sneaker or a shoe, but if he lit his sneaker on fire or whatever, they would have said the sneaker bomber.
Yeah.
I saw Casey and the Sunshine Band once at
Did
a
ya?
rodeo.
Wow.
At a rodeo.
5 years ago at a rodeo.
Wow.
You gotta
Yeah.
warm up for that.
How did they do?
No, I just went to the rodeo when I lived in Texas. I wanted to see it, and they were there.
How'd they sound?
It was like when a disco group does a show in 2006, and everything sounds like the dance remixes because they updated all of it.
Oh, don't update it. Just play it like it was.
I just remember him running around after they did like some of the things with the bulls, like running around that dirt pit singing probably this song.
In a bunch of cow shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirt.
It's like it's over when like during the chorus you have to scrape the shit off of your shoe.
Yeah.
You
Not
know,
quite a
like-
dance floor with a disco ball going in a nice club with a bunch of chicks.
You ever check out that bull riding?
Have I ever done it?
No, just check it out. I went to Madison Square Garden one year.
Madison Square Garden.
That's what it
years
was.
ago.
That's what the rodeo is.
Was there the rodeo or the bull riding?
I
The
think
bull
they did
riding's a lot
both.
different.
They did both. They did the rodeo, then they did the shit where the bulls are charging at the clowns.
Well, the clowns are always in there.
Fucking clown.
Yeah, it was bull riding. That's what
bull
it was.
riding. All right.
But it's called the rodeo. In Texas, the rodeo is like this big.
Wait, do they,
yearly? It's like a big carnival thing they do.
Do they rope the calves in the bull riding? I'm not sure.
Oh wait, maybe that's what it was. It was the roping.
Well, there's got to be a bunch of different events in the rodeo.
The PB, what is it called? The PBR? Holy fuck, it was awesome. I
They do
really enjoyed
roping.
myself.
They do bronco busting. They do bull riding. And then they do pole bending.
Where's PETA at with wrapping the balls?
Don't think they like that.
No,
Don't
with the
think they like
twine.
that. And they really don't do that with the bulls. The bucking strap is in front.
Right.
It doesn't really. It's their flanks that they don't like, that they kick at.
I lived most of my life just assuming that bulls were assholes.
Yeah.
And then you realize, no, we're just making them have to fucking, buck you off.
Buck them off.
I had no idea. I just thought they were just cunts.
Do we not eat? Excuse me. Do we not eat bull meat? Is it like
Steer.
different from cow meat?
Steer meat. Yeah.
I don't
we
know.
eat that. I think it's the same thing. It's just
Is it?
different. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Bull's a bull, right? I know there's different types. And how they're raised and fed makes a big difference.
Well, I was wondering if that's why they do stuff with bulls, because they're like, well, we don't eat them, so once they impregnate the cows, who gives a fuck?
That's probably a few of them. They're like, man, fuck it. But even those, they mash up into dog food and whatnot.
Where you at with bullfighting?
Morally?
I mean, I really am not one of these over-the-top animal guys, but that drives me fucking nuts.
It's sad that they kill the bull. I hate PETA, but it makes me sad that they kill the bull, so I'm a little...
Yeah,
I'll side with Pete on that one.
That's part of their society. They're not changing that anytime soon.
A lot of countries have done away with it.
They have?
Yeah. A lot of countries are.
Spain can't.
Typically done it are doing away with it.
Know why Spain can't?
Why?
Because of Ernest Hemingway.
Really?
Ernest Hemingway had to romanticize it, so now you can't get rid of the bull. The bullfighting.
I think Barcelona's giving it up.
Really?
I think
Thanks,
so.
Sal. Give
I
yourself
remember
a
hearing
fucking
something like
raise.
that.
Coffee time.
Barcelona.
Fucking Hemingway. Making
Fucking
all
Hemingway.
that awful shit beautiful.
Yeah.
Like suicide and womanizing and booze.
War.
And bullfighting.
Everything.
War. Just made it all sound really
Made
good.
it,
didn't it?
wow, that's pretty fucking good.
He took a horrific situation and made it all fucking daisies and marshmallows.
Well,
it's wonderful.
I'll tell you what, bullfighting, that's such a great
Look
example.
at this fucking... Look at this fucking...
But-
Sorry,
That's all right.
I interrupt you because the video's on.
Yeah.
Look at all the
Oh, yeah.
shit hanging off the bull that they threw in him.
Yeah, it's
The
sad.
bull's bleeding.
Yeah, they've already pierced them a few times with some little knifey sword things.
Dude, it's up there with like all those great things that I love when Uncle Tom Americans act like Europeans are so much more sophisticated and better than we are ethically and morally. It's like really the Hitler support in the fucking 40s, bullfighting, legalized prostitution at fucking levels that we've never even seen here. You know what I mean? It's like the drug abuse, like alcohol. It's go fuck yourselves. They do plenty of scumbag shit over there.
Yeah.
I love...
But we're the bad guys.
I love when the bull gets one. Gets
Oh,
one in.
yeah. I've seen some
The running
shots
of the
now.
bulls?
You ever see the one where the horn went right up the guy's jaw?
Yep.
And came out his mouth?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the other one where it's right up his asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when the bull gets
Man.
one in, man.
Bad news.
They kill the bull every time, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Bull never wins.
How many bulls do they go through in a day?
I wouldn't know.
Wait,
It's hard.
every one of these bulls dies
Yeah, they kill those motherfuckers.
right in front of everybody?
That they're fighting.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is like it's the man
Right in
versus
front of
bull.
everybody.
Yeah.
Every time? Even the preliminaries?
I don't know enough, but I would assume.
Even the openers get fucking
Never
killed?
heard of the old folks' home for the bulls that
I would think
the
they fuck it up a
bullfighting.
little bit and let it heal for a few months and bring it back in.
Do they still do the running of the bulls? That's still
yeah.
allowed, right?
Yeah,
Do the
yeah.
bulls get hurt during that?
Fuck yeah, they're running on cobblestones.
I
You
like
see 'em
when you
slide
see 'em
out?
slide out and hit the wall.
Yeah.
Expect to see an explosion.
Yeah.
This guy's getting fucking tooled. Oh, he's fucking him. Look, Bull's fucking his face.
Why'd it just
great.
cut to soccer?
I know. But it's some
It's
wacky
the same
Spanish
sport.
YouTube thing.
It's the same sport. People die.
Do
But
people?
you know what? If you're going to do the bullfighting, though, you versus bull. None of those stupid clowns and everything else to distract the bull when you're in trouble.
You can't go. Dude, a bull will kill you.
Well, then
That's why they got to
take the
weaken
chance.
him down and make them all stupid before the Toreador gets out there.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. If you're going to do it, man up and fucking do it. But at the same time, it's like a man will never win against bull. Do you ever watch those things like on Jackass when they do the things
Oh
with
my
the bulls?
God.
It's
Yeah.
like
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they get fucking annihilated, man.
It's amazing how high up in the air they could throw a human.
I know, right?
It's like, wow, he's 20 feet in the air. How did he do that?
That's got to be scary getting thrown that high up in the air because that's just your body is like, my body should not be doing this right now.
Yeah, it's spinning and you're looking. You don't even know where you are. You just know gravity's going to latch on you any second.
We got a guy who's been holding for 40 minutes. He's obsessed with the whole daylight saving time thing.
Oh, my God.
It was a throwaway, dumb little fucking joke, and this guy's obsessed that we're getting wrong info out there. Go ahead, Jerry.
Wow, sorry, man. I was just trying to keep the integrity. You know, you guys are my news source. I want to keep it, accurate.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a throwaway, dumb joke, but go ahead. What do you want to tell everybody?
No, just that we are in standard time, and it does suck. We should always be on daylight savings. That's it.
Yeah, I can't argue
Isn't that
that.
sort of what we said?
No, you said that we're in daylight savings now, and it sucks.
Oh, right. Okay, you're right. Yeah. So what happened now?
Let's see. What
I'm sorry. I just want to,
So what should we do now? We should move
have a nice day.
Should we move our clocks?
have a nice day.
Should we move our clocks? I guess the mistake was saying we're in daylight savings time right now.
Yeah, something like that. I know, it's either daylight savings time or it's not.
Right.
But I don't care.
Right.
I just call it daylight savings time no matter which way we're turning the clocks. Get it?
Why do we switch it? Why do you even have to switch it? Why don't they just leave it?
I don't know. It was for the farmers back in the day, so a lot of people will tell you, but it doesn't make sense anymore. Because let the farmers figure that shit out.
Yeah, let the farmers just get up an hour earlier and whatever.
Like when you have the sun still out at 9:30 in the middle of the summer,
right.
And then the middle of winter it goes down at 3:30. There seems to be a problem there. We can't figure this out and balance that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should just be one time all the time, right?
Would that work? I think it would work.
Yeah. I don't understand what's wrong with going. It just gets darker in the winter earlier.
Yeah, that's what
What's
happens.
the big deal about
How
that?
about whatever?
Fix it.
How about whatever it takes? The sun stays out till 9:30 at night.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
However far we got to move that fucking clock.
Hey, Jesus Christ, Alaska, that's fucking daytime for 40 days out of the year. You don't see them adjusting. Fuck, we gotta wait. It's 3 p.m. all day for the next 40 days. Fuck it. That's what it is.
Well, we run this planet. We can't figure it out.
Do we really run this planet, though, Ope?
We're just
Or are we
renting.
just sharing it with the...
We're just renting.
You think we're
Should we
sharing?
get
I'm being a douche. I'm joking.
You think we share as we destroy the entire planet for our needs?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, look, you're right.
I don't know why we can't
Whatever,
just get
whatever.
together and just figure it out. Go, look, we all hate when it gets dark so fucking early, so
Yeah.
we're going to move some shit around. Keep up, people.
Really sucks, man. And then you wake, like I woke up today. I mean, I don't get up this early every day like you guys do, but I woke up today. It was
I hate it.
Well, I'm also still renting at 34. So, there's a give and take there.
Yeah, true. Hey, I was too, so if it's any consolation, look at me.
Actually, that is a consolation. Thank you. Can I hang a picture of you on my wall so I don't
feel free?
Because
everyone should.
I'm getting closer to ending it every fucking day. Just stare at those kitchen knives a little longer each afternoon.
Oh man,
I'm surprised to find out you're only 34.
Oh, thanks. Dickhead.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
I thought you were like our age.
That's mean. That's just mean. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. God damn.
Very confused by that. Well, the guy's breaking his hip every other week. I assume he's got to be in his 40s.
I fell coming out of a bar. It wasn't my fault. And I swear it wasn't like a drunken fall.
But last
the
time
fucking steps were wet and I slipped.
Hold on. I was fortunate enough to do Bob Kelly's podcast with you and Bobby.
Yes.
And when I showed up to Bobby's apartment, you had a fucking thing happening because you fell down.
I fell in the shower. Again, slippery. You know what? I got the mat now and I can't slip anymore. But a very slippery shower tub.
So he falls in the shower.
That's like old person thing to do, man.
I know.
It really is.
And he falls leaving a bar. So excuse me for assuming you got to be in your 40s at least.
Look, I still have a renter's tub. When you rent, you have an old school bathtub. Like you don't have a nice, tiled fucking granite floor, and you have that 1960s fucking bathtub.
Why don't you get that tub that they sell to old people with the door on it, where they could just walk in and then shut the door and it fills up? I guess the water pressure keeps the water in.
It has a seat and a massager.
I need a chair in my shower. I need a chair.
You can make calls on your jitterbug phone while you're fucking sitting on your hover around around your house, around the home.
We got to get you some handles for your bathtub.
The handles.
And we got to get you a seat. And we got to get you one of those fucking, I don't know, where you can pull it off the wall.
Old people are constantly just holding on to shit.
I know. I'm like about I'd say a year away from being one of those guys that moans when he moves. Joe, you okay? No, I'm fine.
Get up off the couch. You give a big,
I do that already. When I bend over, I go,
that's sexy.
It's awful.
Yeah.
You got to
do that with a chick. I'm just naked. I bend over to pick up the condom off the floor that I tossed over the side of the bed.
You want this? You want me to solve that for you? You got to do some cobras.
What's cobras?
A little fucking stretching activity. Get rid of that lower back pain.
Activity.
Oh, gee, yeah, activity. That's what they call it for old people.
You get on your belly, and then you push up with your hands, keeping your pelvis on the ground.
You know what?
And then you push toward the floor. Guess what? It pushes all those discs back into place, and you're not going to be aching as you get up off the couch as much.
I'm just going to drink instead.
Yeah. That's good. You know what? You don't make that sound when you're drinking. Make the next morning.
I can conquer the whole world when I'm drunk.
Yes.
So where are we at? Christina Aguilera.
What's going on with her?
You mean X-Tina?
X-Tina. I got X-Tina figured out.
What?
Have these guys seen the clip? She was singing at the Etta James funeral. At last.
Yeah.
That song.
Yeah. Godspeed to you, Etta.
And she had some shit dripping down her leg.
What?
You didn't see this?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Right to my soul.
Are you shitting me?
Spoke to me.
She's got a pretty good version of that last, though. She's got it out here. Yeah, it was live and everything.
She's got a pretty good voice, though.
But I got this shit figured out.
Oh, can you put your tits away at the funeral, you fucking coos?
Yeah, what is that?
Jesus.
Oh, you don't like tits, Joe?
It sounds like when Steve Martin would sing it at stand-up.
I could do a fucking duet with this shit.
All right, her vocal aerobics.
My love is so long.
Why the white girl singing this shit, motherfucker?
Why are people whistling? Do you hear people whistling at the singing? It's like come on.
Well, it is a black funeral, so they probably
take it easy, will you?
But they do have they kind of yeah. It's all about feeling good and happy. Yeah.
That fat is working for her vocal cords.
Yeah.
She's plumping up. She can sing better.
She is chubby.
She used to be a little thing.
Oh, was she little thing?
Are they going to pan down?
They better. Well, they have to listen to all this song.
Why is this funeral being held in the courtroom?
Yeah, well, some of the people that were going to it, as close as they could get.
Oh, here we go. Here's the pan out. Can you see it in that shot?
No.
Well, they screen capped that shit. You can fast forward, man. We don't have to listen to the whole
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
song.
Sam. I know this is
What,
your
you
kind
E-Rock?
of music. Sam's people like this.
You know, they're so far away because I think they might have saw that shit was dripping out of her.
What do you think was dripping out of her?
I already know.
What, she blow a seal?
I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Pan gasket.
Huh?
Blew a
there
pan
it is.
gasket.
There's her legs right
All right,
there.
let's see.
All right, back to the legs.
All right. Oh, Sam.
Oh,
go to a good
Sam.
picture, a big picture.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, Sam picked up. All right, let's
Sam.
see. Oh, fuck.
Ew.
Dude, she's having her period.
Well,
I saw Uta Pippig running in the fucking Boston Marathon once, and she had that running down her leg. She's having her period.
Who the fuck runs down the leg like that?
Someone that might not have been as absorbent as they should have been, or maybe didn't put a tampon in.
You went with the number one answer.
Yeah.
I'm going with self-tanner. And because she's a bit on the chubby side, there's some sweat going on. And the sweat collected and kind of like
sweat dripping down her legs from her gash. You know that's coming directly from a guy. Look at her fat knees. What happened to her? Look at her fat fucking knees.
I remember Ann used to.
God, those are ugly knees.
You know what?
You used to really like her too.
She was the best.
I'm going with period too because there's two streams or whatever you want to call them going down one leg.
Yeah.
So why isn't
there's not her legs aren't all sweaty?
Why isn't it
everywhere?
Why isn't it like a river?
Oh my
Look at
God!
that ass she used to have.
Now that's the one where she's in the pool with the little blue swimming on and.
What happened to
ass is
her?
sticking out. Babies.
I don't know.
Dude, it's literally.
Oh come on!
I
Look
think
at that.
I think she was starving herself back then. She was never supposed to be that small.
Oh, no.
She did a Liz Taylor. Liz Taylor went from smoking hot to like your aunt.
Yep.
Where you're like, what the fuck happened to Liz Taylor?
Oh, my dear sweet Jesus.
Look at these pictures. What she
We
used
are
to look
looking
like.
at old school.
I don't know, man. I think if it was a period, there'd be more action.
Oh.
If all of a sudden that period started,
What's
man.
any other theories besides?
My theory is
just,
the self-tanning thing.
Blood, sweat, or tears.
Or maybe she had fucking explosive diarrhea.
That could have been ass leakage.
What else
Maybe she's trying to lose the weight and she's doing those things that make you shit out the fat.
Oh, fucking
And when she
puke.
hitting some of those hard notes, some shit dripped out. Her fucking gasket seal on her bung wasn't tight enough when she's singing.
Would you smell that? Would you smell that?
Well,
Back in the day.
I mean, she was up on stage. I don't think anybody could have smelled it from where they were sitting.
Oh,
my
God.
Yeah, see, she was anorexic, Aunt.
That's not anorexic. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but she was not eating. That's not a
No,
normal
that's
body
good.
on the left. She
That's
looks great.
good. No, that's a normal body. That's great.
But stop it, right?
Jesus.
Stop it, because that's.
I think she could have been a little thinner.
Yeah. Oh God, no, that isn't real.
Yeah, that's Stevie Nicks.
Ah,
oh no,
what a
it's
frump.
Christina Aguilera. Holy shit.
Oh my God, is that fucking
Oh,
Sally
good God.
Struthers?
It does
That's
look
Sally
like
Struthers.
Sally Struthers.
Jesus.
Wow. What the fuck happened to
Oh
her?
shit in a hat.
Can we hear the rest of Ed last?
That is not her with the pink shirt. That's Kelly Osbourne, right?
Where?
That fucking mess.
Let me tell you how hip Kelly Osbourne is. She's purposely dyeing her hair gray now.
She's a fucking slob.
That's some hip shit right there.
She's a
That's
fucking
hipster right there.
slob.
Who would do that? She would.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking whole family so much, which I like.
You're in the wrong seat
No.
to say those.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me
accusations.
just cover.
You're in the wrong fucking seat.
Jesus, can I just cover what I'm going to say here? I like Ozzy's music a lot. I hate his fucking family though. I can't stand his fucking family.
Even Jack.
Yeah.
Jack couldn't be nicer
Look, you know what? Maybe
and more normal.
I don't know. I don't know much about Jack. It's Kelly and the wife. I can't fucking take. I just can't take him. What are you doing?
Kelly.
What?
Kelly was
Is
on.
this a real controversial opinion?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
You better hope no
No,
one
I-
fucking tweets
no
Jimmy
idea.
with this.
Huh? No, I like
You better
Ozzy.
fucking hope.
Oh, would you stop it? Don't stir up shit here.
Stir up shit. You said it. I didn't
I
ask you for
like-
your opinion.
I like Ozzy. I don't like the wife and the kid.
Do not tweet Jim Norton.
I agree. I agree with Joe.
Would you stop it?
Please let Joe slide on this one. He doesn't know what he's saying.
I agree with Joe.
I don't think Jimmy would disagree with that statement.
Jimmy lives for the entire Osborne family.
Oh, really?
So.
Oh, he loves the whole family?
The whole
All right,
fucking
well,
family.
you know, that's fine.
Him and Sharon kind of, email every once in a while.
Oh, do they really?
You're fucked.
Oh, shit. All right.
You're fucked.
I kind of thought...
And we might need Troy
thought that
Kwan
was
in
a
here
safe,
today.
Oh, what do we got? A controversy?
Well, Spinazel on Twitter writes, they keep the time change to sell antidepressants. We go to work in the dark and go home in the dark. That is some conspiracy shit right there, my friends.
That's what people are doing. They're trying to sell more antidepressants. They keep it dark with the HARP system.
Shut up. What a tool that motherfucker
But I
is.
kind of like this thought.
Yeah?
If you got nice sunny days in the middle of winter, you're not going to need to pop a pill for
Yeah.
as much. Because people
get depressed.
People get depressed during the winter.
I'm sorry.
That's another new disease they came up with recently.
Yeah.
I zoned
What's
out.
it called? Winter sucks.
Yeah, it's called fucking winter depression.
What is it called? Seasonal allergy.
I get it
seasonal,
bad.
Seasonal what? Seasonal depression.
I get seasonal depression.
Yeah.
I mean, you could keep trashing it. I don't care. I'm not gonna, whatever. But in a bad winter,
What are
I
you
get
depressed about?
because you got to
I don't
understand
get
something,
it.
guys.
Just because it's dark and a little colder, you get depressed?
Dude, when
Winter
it gets
sucks.
look, this winter's been fine. I'm fine this winter.
But where
'cause
does
it's
it go
light.
from, God, this sucks, to, I'm depressed?
When I can't leave the fucking house.
Oh, Jesus, Joe.
Because no. I'm not saying because of depression. I'm saying that when I can't leave the house because of the snow and all the bullshit, it sucks. Dude,
Yeah.
you know what? Some of us have to fly around this fucking godforsaken country to pay the rent, and when it starts snowing,
All I'm doing is writing a note because Bill Burr is calling soon.
Oh, no.
when it starts snowing
My note
like
just
that,
my note just reads, he can't leave the house.
well, listen. No. Because don't twist it around. You know what?
Oh, he's gonna
You're
twist
being
it
evil.
around.
You're being evil, Opie, today.
He's going to twist it around.
I'm sorry, Joe.
I don't care. Listen,
Let's learn from you.
when you
What's the problem with winter?
when you can't,
The icicles?
forget it.
Oh,
I tapped
boy.
out. I can't get it. I
Oh,
can't.
boy.
All right,
I don't have the
behave.
energy.
I'll
I don't have the
behave.
energy to punch upward today.
The energy.
I'll behave. What? Make me understand.
Well, you look. You were just saying yourself. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think I got you cornered on this one. I'm excited. You were just sitting there pissing and moaning. Why does the sun go down? Why can't we keep it out till 9 o'clock? And you were just.
But my
That's
point
depression.
is,
You get
no,
depressed when
my
it gets
point
dark
is,
so early.
It sucks, but it doesn't go into depression. I make the best of it, like everyone else. But some people can't function. Why?
I think a lot of it is economic. I really do. I think people that can't, when the weather really affects your ability to do the things you want to do because it adds extra expenses onto things and it limits what you're able to do because you can't get here, you can't get there easily, you start getting depressed. It's like, for instance, let's say on a Friday night,
Get Dr. Steve.
I'm supposed to have friends coming in from out of town.
Right.
That's a big fucking thing for me because, hey, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it snows. My buddies call up. They go, we can't get there because of the snow. That's like a fucking depressing thing because I'm like, well, now what the fuck am I
Now
going
you're
to
just
do?
going to sit in your house and it's going to be snowing and you're going to be bored.
And then you look at the weather forecast and it says next 5 days snow and rain, and you go, fuck that. What the fuck,
couldn't
man?
even tell you what the forecast is for tomorrow.
I always
Stop
look at the
studying that
forecast.
forecast shit. That'll drive you nuts.
I always look at it.
I think some of the depression happens because you don't get enough sun in the winter. And you need your sun
that's
rays.
one theory.
But some people really get affected by it.
I don't like the fact that I look out my window and I see a bunch of fun summer things to do that are all battened down, and I got to wait.
Exactly.
I don't like that. I'd rather, the summer's great. You run out, get shorts and a T-shirt, you're fine.
Well, you gotta live where it's warm all the time.
Well, I can't because I work here.
Yeah.
It's a catch-22. The work here
but this is gonna
affords
end
me
soon.
the luxury.
This ends soon, and then
Oh,
what?
yeah.
And then let's go.
I retire.
I hate when you guys talk like that.
Well, you joined the party late, Joe.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't my fault.
Your pals have had 10 good years of this program. What
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
know.
you want from us?
Oh, all my pals as I watch every one of them move out west. Just fucking sitting here. Oh, God, it's over. It's fucking done. You know what? Fuck it. I'm ending it today.
Is that it? No, Joe.
You heard it here, folks. When they pulled me out of the river,
you
it
really-
was on purpose.
You really get the
Oh, fuck. If you kill yourself now, this is going to be a great segment.
Wait, you really get depressed though?
No, listen. Here's the thing, too, though, man. Is
here's the thing.
Yeah. Listen, okay.
Okay.
Fuck. What the fuck was I going to say? You got me spinning in circles over here.
Well, we got Dr. Steve on the phone, so you might win this. Maybe it is a real thing. I don't get it though.
The seasons are great. You don't want to live where it's hot all the time. The seasons are great, but I'm saying when it's a crippling winter, it makes you it makes me depressed.
I have a brother who would agree with you.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He gets bummed out when winter hits, and he no longer lives where winter hits.
He lives in Long Island, I thought.
I don't know. Yeah, he's out west somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where exactly.
Oh, so
Oh,
okay.
hold on. Dr. Steve only has a few minutes today.
Oh.
So it affects him, but I never understood when he would tell me this shit. Dr. Steve.
Hey, man.
Seasonal depression in the middle of winter. What's that about?
Yeah, it seems to be a real thing. Our bodies are used to, or they get used to a certain amount of sunlight every day, and we huddle inside. Sun definitely has metabolic effects on the body. We produce vitamin D and other effects with direct exposure to the sunlight. And the reason that they believe that seasonal depression disorder is real is because when you expose these people to increasing amounts of sunlight, artificial sunlight, they tend to get better.
Right. But what's the difference between a lot of us, middle of winter, we're just like, this fucking sucks, I wish spring was here, and people that
right,
and people that get downright depressed, like Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, it's a spectrum, and some of that is just winter sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But when does it become a problem for some people?
When it becomes a problem. It's when it starts to affect their ability to live their lives on a daily, and do their activities, the daily living, and those kinds of things, then it becomes a problem.
Turn on the lights for Joe. We're going to solve this fucking depression right
Listen,
the fuck now.
We
are going to give you some sun today, Joe. Just right on Joe, too, not me and Aunt.
Oh.
Right on Joe.
There are lights that you can buy, and they're not very expensive, that you can expose yourself to. And if you have like a stationary bicycle or something, doing it while doing exercise helps even more.
Yeah.
Well,
they're turning the lights on here in the studio. Those big, giant.
We're hitting Joe
lights.
with some light right now, Dr. Steve.
Look,
we're going to solve this depression today.
In all fairness,
you're lit up, Joe.
In all fairness,
you're like the boy in the fucking.
In all fairness, I could be fucking, speedboating through Monaco, and I'd still be borderline suicidal.
Okay.
I could have a model sitting on my face as I was sailing through the fucking Keys, and I would still be like,
could be better.
So, in all fairness, I'll say that. But my thing is this too.
Yeah.
With all due respect to the people out there with medical affliction or whatever you want to call it, I think you got to be a little bit of a pussy to let the winter shut you down. I think at some point there is, look, it bums me out and I get pissy and depressed and sad, but I get my fucking job and my work done, and I still have a life. I don't sit there and go, I can't. That's kind of horseshit.
Yeah. All right, hold on. We're gonna put Arthur.
That's extreme.
Dr. Steve,
Right.
hold on a sec. Stay there. We got Arthur on Long Island that really wants to yell at Joe.
Oh, okay.
Arthur, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Good morning.
Arthur, excuse me.
In the Navy Submarine Force, which is an all-volunteer force, there's no lights that substitute for sunlight. You're out there 2-3 months. Nobody's depressed. This whole thing with light and this whole market of buying artificial sun lamps is bullshit. You're depressed. It's in your genes. You need more help in life.
That's what I just said.
This guy is in a submarine 2 to 3 months at a time and doesn't get depressed.
Really?
Yeah.
That's called psychotic.
Yeah. and it's called the depression can't outweigh the fucking intense fear that you're having being underwater in a tin can.
For 3 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I get this fucking, hear this guy. This is a guy that screams when he jerks off. just cut off from everything.
You think you can handle being in a submarine for 3 months?
No.
No, I don't think so.
That would be terrible.
I would be fucking
Unless it was
miserable.
full of hot chicks, right, guys?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But they'd probably be nagging.
Where do I keep my shoes? Because they all got like 100 pairs.
I don't like the underwater pressure. I'll give you some pressure right against your cunt. You're a man's man.
I sure hope there's more than one bathroom on this submarine because you know how long they take to get ready. God.
Well, good luck, Joe. I hope you feel better.
Is that the doctor or the submarine guy?
Submarine guy.
Submarine doctor.
Submarine guy.
All right, submarine
good
guy.
luck to you.
Thank you, sir. I don't think we ever took a phone call from a submarine guy. Mark that down.
That was the first?
Dr. Steve, Joe DeRosa needs a little medication. Which one would you suggest for him?
Well, I just started taking Sammy, and it's been pretty good so far.
What's Sammy?
It's like an
Sammy
herbal.
It's something you can buy over the counter. And
ineffective. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, ineffective.
Right. Anything you can buy over the counter, really?
Over the counter? Stop
Really?
it.
Might as well take a
what's
Tic Tac.
weird is Sammy has some data that shows that it's good for arthritis and depression.
Oh,
so it sounds a little
good.
bit like snake oil, but it's got a little bit of data.
The second it starts working and they find out it really does work, it will be pulled from over the counter and made prescription only.
It's not cheap.
So
It's
they can
fucking
make real money off it.
Yeah.
It's expensive, man. They're
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah.
Somebody's making money. It's like $50 for like 20 pills.
If the shit can't... If they leave it to the people, to the consumers, to just take it off a shelf and pay for it, it means that it can't work because it probably can't kill you. See, the only stuff that's good for you is the stuff that, if taken improperly, can kill you. That's the only way a drug really is good.
Could you listen?
I could chug a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. It's not going to do anything
This is
for
the
me.
problem. I'm too impressionable, so I start doing good things for myself, and then I talk to somebody like you, and then I go, he's right. Fuck it.
Why bother?
Just curl back up on the living room floor with a...
I really do give people that why bother vibe, you know? Fuck it.
You do.
I know.
You do. You
Apologize.
drag other people down to where you're at.
I do.
And we all know it.
Yeah, you're right.
And you know what?
I wish I could argue that point.
We're all worse because we let you drag us down.
Yeah.
We're worse than you are.
Hey, Dr. Steve,
I'd be upset, but fuck it. I don't care.
If someone's prone to depression, should they be drinking as much as Joe DeRosa?
Well, no, alcohol is a central nervous system depressant, so it's probably not helping anything.
I love when people say alcohol is a depressant. It is like after you're not feeling the effects of the alcohol anymore. See, when you're drinking, then you're not depressed, hungover, depressed.
No, but I mean, it's a central nervous system depressant, and just adding yet another log to the fire when you're depressed isn't a good idea.
Yeah, get prescription drugs
people
instead.
Who are depressed will treat their depression with alcohol rather than going, it's just called self-medicating, rather than going and getting treatment. You can drink some while you're undergoing treatment for depression, but if Joe really has seasonal affective disorder, if he'd email me after the show, I'll send him some information on some lights that he can get, and he can try it. I mean,
we got to get lights for your apartment now?
Yeah, I don't want to get the lights, but listen, drinking...
That might fuck up your love life.
Drinking...
You bring a broad home to your apartment, you got to turn on your fucking...
Can I turn on my
lamps?
depression lights?
Can I turn on my sun lamps?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's fucking...
These are for my depression.
Right.
I need to turn them on. Are you okay with that?
You don't
Can
mind
you get
having-
undressed now?
You don't mind having sex in bright sunlight?
Yeah, and fucking...
It's the only way I can have sex.
In this
'cause
sun
I'm depressed.
simulator.
Yeah. These help so I don't look at the knives so much.
All right.
Well, Steve, I mean,
hold on. I gotta add our pal to the conversation. Bill Burr.
Hello.
Hey, Bill.
You picked the perfect day to call the show. We got Joe DeRosa sitting in for Jim Norton, and he admitted to us that he gets a little depressed in the winter. And that he can't leave the house.
I did not say that.
I wrote it down, Joe.
Yeah, I
word
know
for
you
word
did.
what you said. He can't leave the house in winter.
No, what I said
What's the matter, Joe? The sun doesn't shine in your world as much?
How you doing?
He's lying. He set me up for a tragedy.
You all saw me write it down.
You know what, Joe? You're not tough enough to make it in this business.
So now
You're a big softy.
Oh, look who's talking.
You listen to some albums.
Look who's talking. He fucking, Mr. I moved out to sunny fucking L.A. and I'm basking out in the fucking...
Great, and you opened for me on the road. Great, Joe.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Why don't you hop in your Prius and drive into a tree?
Slowly.
Look.
He's reaching for it.
Yeah, look at this though. We got Dr. Steve on the phone, Bill, and he wants he's suggesting
Fuck Dr. Steve. I didn't call up to talk to that cunt.
Holy
Jesus.
To whore myself out to let you know I'm going to be in Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh, snap. Atlanta, the chocolate city, on fucking January 9th.
Well, Chocolate City's D.C., isn't it?
No,
Well, that's another
it's
chocolate
New
city.
Orleans, first of all.
Oh, it's New Orleans?
But, you know, you three racists can apply it to whatever city you want.
Exactly.
But Bill, I got to tell you, Dr. Steve has suggested that Joe DeRosa gets sun lamps for his apartment.
So he can bask in the sun even when it's...
Shut these fucking lamps off. I'm sweating to death. Shut these fucking
And we got
sun
these
lamps
bright
on.
and we got these bright lights in the studio that were just shining on Joe and only Joe. just to take some of that depression away from him.
Please, I'm dying, dude. Shut these fucking lamps off.
Who's going to pick the lamps up for Joe?
Yeah, because
See how far we can take
someone's
it.
got to leave the house to get the lamps.
Yeah, you want us to
Exactly.
bring over the sun lamps for you, Joe, and set them up nice for you?
Huh?
You want us to
You can
bring over
order
the
them
sun
on
lamps?
Amazon.
Oh, Jesus
You wanna-
Christ.
We could order them right now, Joe.
What watch list?
Look up sun lamps for Joe.
What watch list does that get you put on?
Yeah.
This guy ordered a bunch of sun lamps. What's he doing?
No, we can order them on stopbeingapussy.com.
Listen, what I said was that Opie is now so twisted out of fucking control. What I said was you can't leave the house because of the snow. That's what I said, not because you can't get off the couch. When the snow fucks up your traveling and shit like that.
Well, that's different.
But he's already talking. He's already taken something called Sammy.
50-degree winter days we have now. We're in the golden age of global warming. What snow are you
Oh,
talking
shut your face. Golden age of global warming.
Wow. Well, this fucking winter's been a bit suspicious on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Last winter, we got snow dumped on us for fucking 2 months straight. Nobody
Yeah.
was going, oh, the global warming's slowing down.
Would it change in a year?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around, Joe.
No, I know.
First of all, Joe, I'm not a scientist, and neither are you, so fuck you and your stats. According to my charts, when I was not depressed enough to look at
No, I was...
last year's winter.
I was responding to Opie's claim that this winter has been questionable, not you.
It's been very easy.
Joe, the second I hear your mouth, it's offensive to me, and I go on the other.
Holy shit. Hey, Bill, you came out swinging today. What happened? What's going on?
Joe, I'm sitting here in my bathrobe. I'm feeling like a big shot, you know?
Yeah?
And, I just figured, I'd do what I had to do. I figured I'd go for the weak bird, sitting there in the room just like a predator.
All right, well.
So where are you going to be in Atlanta?
I think the Bergen Theater, is that the name of it, on February 9th. I'm doing a little redneck tour.
Oh,
You'd be
nice.
happy. I'm doing Charlotte on the 7th, and then I'm doing someplace in Alabama, the Stardome.
Damn, you best keep your liberal bullshit to yourself there.
We got.
Yeah, are you going to do your global warming routine in Alabama?
Tell us a joke, faggot.
Stop talking about the heat so much.
Why wouldn't I? Absolutely I would. I'm going to make fun of Jesus. I'm going to do everything else that's going to make that gig fun. And it's mostly you, Joe, you crowd pleaser.
Oh,
man.
jeez.
That hurts.
Hold on.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
That's gonna hurt.
Dangerous Bill Burr is on the phone. Watch out. Here he comes in his Corvette. He's dangerous. He doesn't play by the rules. He's dangerous.
Holy shit! I can't even look at Joe.
Hey, Bill Hicks.
Hi, Joe.
Bill
Hicks. You're going to do your global warming bit down south. Ooh, I bet they're not going to like you down there. And then he spins it around for more
That's-
hackiness. Joe, you're an encyclopedia of hack. What do you got next, Joe?
Bill gets a little sensitive when you go at him a little bit.
a little bit.
Why are you getting touchy, Bill? Breaking your balls a little bit. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm having a good time.
One minute we're hugging and kissing. Next minute he...
Oh, now it's all fun, huh, Joe?
Huh?
I can relate to this Bill Burr.
I'm getting nervous.
You're
Stop
nasty.
nervous.
Throwing fuel on the
You're
fire.
nasty.
Stop it, Opie.
You're nasty.
I know what you're doing.
You're nasty.
You stop it.
Now, this is what Opie always does. Opie goes, oh, look, I can make two people fight, and then I can eat my blueberries. We're on to your games, Opie. You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that you three got together and are telling other people my game.
And you're fucking
I don't
twirling
like
your
it.
beard over
I
there.
don't like it.
You're twirling your beard all proud of yourself.
I don't like it. Hey, BillBurr.com, because there's a million dates. You got three in the area. You got Bergen and Jersey, you got Foxwoods, and you got Westbury, the old Westbury Music Theater.
Oh.
On the 16th, the 17th, and 18th, those 3 dates. So it's getting a little confusing. You should go to BillBurr.com for all the tour dates. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, you know what? I probably hyped the wrong one then.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was supposed to be hyping New Jersey.
I don't know. I guess that's the Bergen PAC at Inglewood on the 16th of February. I was at the mall yesterday. I got to ask you about something. For real. Fucking, they got spots in front of the mall. You know, it used to be handicapped. They still have the handicapped parking. But now they got spots at the Walt Whitman Mall, Ant, for energy cars, electric cars.
Why the fuck are they getting a better spot?
And that spot is, you know, they paint it green. What is
because
that
those
about?
fucking queens are too limp to walk all the way from the back of the parking lot.
But why would that be an incentive to get an electric car that you could get really close to the mall? That's fucking weird.
Is that incentive?
People are fat, Opie.
But I'm saying, but are you seeing that out there?
A lot of fatties out there.
But are you seeing that out in L.A. where you're getting some special treatment because you got the Prius?
No, because Priuses out here are a dime a dozen. I can't tell you how many times I walk out to a parking lot trying to open the door to the wrong Prius.
Oh, really? Oh, that many? That many around, huh? Wow, really is standing out.
That car is the greatest car. It's the greatest car you could ever buy. It really is. Just as far as, you know, you can go out and buy some flashy car and you have your fun with that thing, but that's just like some stuck-up cunt who's always going to need something, you know? Prius is your friend. Starts right up, $27 to fill it. I love it.
Wow. He's really gone L.A.
I did get another vehicle. That's why I just want to lay in the weeds and listen to you guys fucking go on and on. I went the other route, little surf and turf, little Gemini for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I bought an old Ford pickup.
Oh, you did?
Oh, wow. That
It's got
sounds
a
cool.
361. It's 3 on the tree.
Yeah.
And it's the loudest fucking thing I've ever driven, and my neighbors hate me.
Look at
Am
you.
I a man now, like the Carlos
Not really.
That
Not
is
really.
so pickup trucks are also
You're
a
more
very
like-
California thing.
You really are just like the accountant that owns a fucking motorcycle now, Bill.
Oh.
Puts the suit on Monday to Friday, then wears the leather on the weekend.
Joe, we both know you saw a picture of it, and you said it. I believe you said that's dope.
What year is it?
Maybe you misunderstood him.
That's why Joe can use terms like "that's dope" because he raps about the cul-de-sac he grew up in.
Wow, he is on your shit, man.
It was hard, yo.
What year is the pickup?
It's 1968.
For real?
Wow, that is like...
Holy fuck, I always wanted like an old pickup.
That's the one my pops used to have one just like
How
that.
much I'm into old trucks, and you can get them for nothing because nobody wants them. Those baby boomers don't really give a shit. This thing was actually like $5,000 cheaper than my fucking Prius that I bought like 4 years ago. I got it.
Wow, we're looking at a picture right now. That looks awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Fuck, I would absolutely pick up one of those.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good time. It's got the original AM radio.
Oh, man. I swear, I used to drive in the passenger seat of that thing with my drunk dad going down the Ortega Highway. Yeah, same fucking one.
That
Only
exact
it
vehicle.
didn't look that nice. Believe me.
This is how much I like old trucks. I actually watch No Country for Old Men. Half the reason was to look at those old trucks.
Just look at the old trucks. How did you have you driven a 3 on the column before? Or was that your first time?
No, I didn't, and there was nobody there really to explain it to me. The guy just dumped the thing off the truck, and he goes, "I think first is down." So I had to I just drove it up the hill in first gear, and then I just went online. That's the best thing about going on the internet. You can actually just figure it. You can just how do I drive a 68 F100, and they'll just show you how to do it. And I did the first couple of days, though. I'd fuck up. Bringing it straight up was reverse.
Yeah, reverse is straight up. Oh.
Yeah, something about having your hand there. You just felt like you were going to throw it in park, and it was actually reversed. So that wasn't a good sound the first couple of days, but I got it down now.
Oh, Cole, man. Look at you.
Yeah.
Fucking that is a very California thing, too, a pickup truck.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, where did all the fun go? All the funny went out the room. You guys are like, you know what? That actually is a nice truck.
All right, you fucking faggot.
It's dead silence. There you go.
What is
me?
Bill's taking shots at all of us now.
Oh, I know.
What's going on here?
He's a madman.
How do you guys like it?
What happened to you?
Yeah.
Bill does a preemptive strike.
What voice was that?
Opie.
I have my high voice. Because I don't understand what's going on today.
Eat my blueberries. I have to break up my granola bar sandwich.
Yeah. We're all getting nervous now.
He's
Bill's
taking
no
shots at all of
prisoners.
Also,
Here's the big thing out here. Can you believe Kobe Bryant's wife just took him for $70 million?
Jesus. But doesn't he have another 70 easily?
Yeah.
Easy,
Anthony,
right?
you got to go. Well, who gives a fuck what he has? There's got to be a cap.
Exactly.
$30 million
No, I know. I was.
yourself.
That was.
$70 million.
What the? Well, how is that? How is that legal?
They should put the
How
headline
is
in the
that
paper that
legal?
says the highest paid prostitute ever, and put her
Look,
picture
let's-
and $70 million.
I'm gonna give this one a little more slack than the other ones, giving the almost convicted rape.
Who gives a
that
shit?
happened during their marriage.
Why didn't she leave then?
Joe, what does it have to do with anything?
Yeah.
And you think that's worth 70 million? You girl?
Look, I said I'm gonna let this one go.
Joe's a girl.
Joe, here's a little stat for you. Consider you like your little winter stats. Some guy just got out of jail. He went to jail for 25 years for first-degree rape.
I know.
During that time, forensic science caught up, and they were able to prove not only did he not do it, he wasn't even there.
I know.
He got $4 million.
Yeah,
that's it.
I know.
Sorry for sticking you in a cage for a quarter of a century. Here's $4 million. Kobe's wife is getting $70 million.
Yeah, well, I think she.
Joe, with Dorito dust in her cleavage. Hasn't had a fucking job her whole life.
Look, she
70 million.
she suffered public humiliation.
Oh, Joe.
She suffered public humiliation. Okay, the guy went out and did something disgraceful. It disgraced her. She's entitled to a good chunk of change for that.
Now, listen, everybody. I can't believe that you're not being beaten with the microphone you're speaking into right now, Joe. Joe, first of all, when he got caught cheating, all right, that relationship was over.
Right.
But she hung around like some jaded cop trying to get her
She's
fucking
trying to fix her marriage, Bill. She was trying to fix her marriage.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to...
Fuck.
You know, Joe.
You
he's
cocksucker.
on the phone. He can't see my poker face.
I was trying to get you all worked up. God damn it.
You shoulderless fucking pussy. Why would you try to do this? Why would you try, Joe?
Because I don't like you, Bill.
Wow, this is scary, Bill Burr.
No, I was just trying to get you worked up, and it didn't work.
Just
God damn
eat
it.
your blueberries.
I don't have blueberries today.
You know what?
I got eggs.
You know what, Ope? He is going at you. I don't like how he thinks he's bigger than this show. Why don't you put him in his place right now?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
She got.
All eat breakfasts.
Breakfasts.
Get along with everybody.
How the fuck did she get 70 million? I'm really bothered
There's
by that.
no reason she should have gotten $70 million.
She didn't do any
no
of that.
Fucking way.
All right, take care of her a little bit, sure, but what the fuck?
The argument of whether she deserved it or not is a different argument. You go into a divorce case and you go, given the disgrace of my husband's alleged rape, I want that. She's going to get it.
This has
I'm
nothing
not saying it's right,
but
she's
this
gonna
has
get
nothing
it.
to do with the disgrace. Every woman will get the same exact thing.
Yeah, no, you don't even have to go with
You don't even have to go with the disgrace.
Well,
fucking
California-
defense.
say, you know what it is, Joe? She's used to a certain lifestyle.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Despite the fact that both of them failed to make the relationship work, only one person has to pay for the failure.
Right. And why, if she's used to a certain lifestyle, why does that then become the guaranteed lifestyle she should have for the rest of her fucking life? Why is that like?
She's just a girl.
Oh, a poor girl that, yeah.
Unless they're talking about a job position.
Right.
Or if there's a raise or something like that.
Or if there's a
then
picture.
it's like, I'm just as good as you.
Yeah.
I'm an independent woman. But then if you make a lot of money, then I'm just a girl. What am I going to do out there?
Right. Ugh.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Well, can I add to this? Mike is telling me not only 70 million, she also got 3 mansions.
Yep.
3 mansions.
Wow.
No, it's ridiculous.
Now she's got more houses than Kobe, I think.
Yeah, California is a no-fault state, so she could have actually gone across the street, fucked the neighbor, told Kobe about it, and then just been like, well, it's not my fault because according to the law, it's a no-fault state.
Yeah, give me half your shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
That law's got to change out there.
It's never gonna
Crazy.
change.
Who's getting fucking married in California? Who the fuck would
Jesus.
do that?
And why aren't they fighting that law?
Because I'll tell you why. Because guys aren't organized. We used to beat them with mop handles 100 years ago, so they all got organized. And then we were like, all right, you can vote. All right, we'll let you get out of the house. And it's just been 100 years of all right.
Right, you can smoke, you can vote.
The men of this country got together. Sorry.
So, you know what? We got to go old school and start hitting them with mop handles again.
Yeah.
We have no other choice.
Put it back in the box.
If they're not going to change the laws, we got to fucking break out the mop
We'll
handles.
start slow. First, we should be allowed to
Fly
hit them
swatter?
with the mop part.
Yeah, just the mop part.
Just push it in their face a little bit.
That's almost funny.
Right.
First, okay, let's go. Let's stair step up through this. First, you should be able to allow to dunk their head into the mop water 3 times.
Okay.
Then you can hit them. Then you can throw the bucket of water on them. Then you can hit them with the mop part. Then you can hit them with the handle.
Then you start the handle.
Yeah.
There's one other
Make
one.
raisin
You can
lumps.
put the empty bucket on their head and then hit them with the mop handle.
Cartoon style. I like that.
Yeah, like the way they wake you up in the military.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
What would you know about the military, Joe?
Hey.
Oh, boy.
I've fought wars. I've fought plenty of wars.
Personal battles.
Want to thank Dr. Steve
Yeah.
for adding a lot to this conversation.
Oh,
It's been
is Dr.
amazing.
Steve still here?
It's been amazing.
Oh, Dr. Steve.
It's been amazing, Dr. Steve.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, what are you, the doctor of boring?
Oh, no, Joe. Oh,
Did
Joe.
not do that.
I'm kidding.
that?
I'm joking, Steve. It's Joe. I'm just joking. It was just a joke.
Girl ass DeRosa said that?
Oh!
Yeah, I did say that southern gay accent. Nah, shit. God damn it. I tried. Almost.
Hey,
We
Bill.
almost got.
Hey, Bill.
God, I love Joe.
Hey, Bill, you're.
Let the record stand. I love you.
I'm,
Oh, good.
I do.
I'm digging your podcast. That Monday morning podcast thing you do.
Oh,
It's so fucking just conversational, Bill. Him and his dog just sitting in a room talking. It really is good. There not many webcasts I watch. I listen to the whole thing, but I listen to the whole show. It's very good.
Well,
Bill's got a good one.
and
I
to,
appreciate it.
Bill, to add to that, no one's getting back to us. We want to throw a few hours on the weekend here.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Well, I already did the Sirius XM. Thanks for all the content. We're never going to pay you.
Exactly.
Guys, I don't understand how that works though. Like, I don't do that. I get paid an exposure thing. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? That's
Good for you.
That's fair enough.
Listen, I got off the plantation and I'm not coming back.
Good for you, Bill.
my podcast is in the north. We
Yeah.
free up there.
Yeah, we free up there.
Fair
Hey, you
enough.
want to see something? I've been reading this book called The Limit, and it's about Formula One racing and the heyday of the 40s and 50s, and the
Jesus.
amount of death that people they used to have cars would hit each other and they'd go flying into the crowd. And like 20 people would die.
Horribly burned and disfigured.
No, they had one. They actually have footage of some of this stuff. Like the hood flies off the car at like 150 miles an hour, and it's like going like a frisbee, decapitated a whole row of people.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Look up a guy. He was a German guy. His nickname was Von Crash or something. And his fatal accident, he gets hit, and his car just does a left turn right into the crowd.
Holy
And
shit.
The funniest thing about back in the day when you got fucked up was the first thing people wanted to do was get you on your feet. They were just like, get him on his feet. Come on, get him on his feet.
They didn't know any better. It's like, no, don't move him. Get him on his feet. He'll be okay. His vertebrae is grinding together.
Quick, stand him up so his organs can slide down.
Yes, he could just sever his spinal cord with that fucking ribbon candy of a spine he's got now.
I started looking those up last night on YouTube. Like,
Shit, look at this.
Oh, man.
Sorry,
man.
it's radio, but holy fuck, look at this crash.
No, there's another one. This is the most brutal one I saw, and you got to go off of YouTube to see it.
Holy shit.
This car crashed, and this was like during the Jackie Stewart era, so they look more like modern race cars.
Jackie Stewart. Yeah.
And these two kids went across the fucking racetrack, to run over with the fire extinguishers, and I don't know, the drivers didn't know they were coming across, so the second kid gets hit, at like 180 miles an hour.
Oh.
It doesn't even look like a person. It looked like somebody just took a water balloon.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Threw it. Yeah, and this is the fucked up thing. The driver, his head he hits the fire extinguisher with his head at 180 miles an hour, and he dies, and they both died.
Wow.
Hitting a deer in a Dodge Neon.
Shit.
Jesus.
Wow, we just watched that clip of the car that went into the crowd. That fucked a lot of people up right there.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
Was it the one where the hood comes off and goes end over, like flying like a fucking pizza pie? That's the
No,
biggest one.
not that one. We saw the one where his car flipped upside down and kind of spun a few times in the crowd. Oh, deer getting hit by... Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What happened? Where did deer go?
Deer got fucking... Look at how high up in the air it goes.
Who dislikes
That
a
thing's
video like that?
20 feet in the air, that fucking thing went.
Wait a minute. That was
deer.
a fake deer.
Think that's fake?
Dude, the car didn't even get damaged. Oh, no, it ran out.
It ran out.
Yeah, man.
It didn't even damage the car,
Because
though.
it scooped it up. It hit it like a fucking...
It is like a wedge.
Like a wedge. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Dude, this is the thing. Nobody would sue, and they would actually finish the race.
yeah. Hey, I want to finish the race at least. Okay, how many people died?
Get him on his feet. Get him on his feet.
Get him on his feet.
We got a race to run.
The good old days.
Walk it
Before
off.
lawyers.
Yes, walk it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You guys, you ever go to that auto racing? That's one of the funniest things you'll ever go to.
No.
Like the level of genius that's going on in the pits is like it's like NASA level, and then like 30 yards away, it's like some of the dumbest people. Woo! Come on, Harry, get it! Skull Bandit.
Ford's gonna beat Chevy today. Let me tell you. Love that whole rivalry for what?
A long time ago, and we were just sitting there drinking Budweisers, absolutely fucking obliterated, absolutely shit-faced, as we watched basically these spaceships going around. Oh, Bill's running out of stuff to talk about, everybody.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Bill's very aggressive, very
moody.
You're putting he's preemptory. Yeah, he's
I had we had some people over. My girl was like, we should have a party. Let's have a party. So I go, all right. So all my friends are creeps, so none of them showed up. And it was mainly all her friends over here who then brought other people that my girl didn't even know. And I just realized how fucking annoying it is to have somebody you don't know, like, enjoying sitting on your couch. At one point, I walked into a room and there was some kid laying on the floor with his head on this throw pillow, and I wanted to fucking boot him right in the side of his skull.
What was-
wasn't really doing.
That sounds healthy.
How rude. That is a rude thing to do, though.
Why?
Because
to lay on the floor?
It's a fucking guest.
He's laying on the floor.
No, that's the whole point. It isn't rude. I agreed to have a party, and then I'm mad that they're there, Joe. That's what the party was.
That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying.
I thought it was rude for a guy to fall asleep on the floor.
Huh? But no, I don't think he was.
It's not a frat party.
I think he was laying like he was posing for a picture, he's saying.
Fuck that. Get off the floor. Get him on his feet. I don't...
I mean, look, if you're going to lay anywhere in my house, I'd most prefer the floor versus, on a piece of furniture.
I think maybe you should be up socializing and fucking adding to the party and
Get him
not
on his feet.
and invite people over to fucking
They should
fall
be
asleep
laying
on the
around
floor.
on your floor, Joe.
If it's a good fucking party, they should be.
Well,
you know what I'm
what are
saying?
you talking about there,
You know
Joe?
what I'm saying? I'm
If it's
talking about drunk.
Well, if it's a party that like Bill and his girl are putting on, I would think that's more of a upper echelon party than my drunk fest at my house.
I was gonna say, what are you arguing? I've been to your parties, Anthony. It looks like a fucking opium den by the end of the night.
I know, but that's what people expect.
Everybody's just fucking sleeping in the pool and shit.
I don't know who's alive.
Yeah, all right. Point.
Hey, Joe, do you have any, you got any Super Bowl predictions for me?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, Bill, I'm gonna go.
Let me explain what just happened here. Bill's in a fucking rare mood. Joe doesn't know shit about sports, so we're about to get a wonderful answer.
Right.
But
No, are you kidding me? Joe knows all about sports. Come on, Joe. Let me hear your expertise. What do you think? What do you think about this matchup?
I'm calling the Pats all the way, but it won't be an easy win. The Giants are going to bring a steel knuckle game on Sunday. Line driving, hard defense. They know the pocket. They know how to work in it.
All right.
That almost sounded like it made sense, kind of, if you didn't know any better.
I'll give him that.
Bill, you got
As good as anything else anybody's going to say.
Yeah. Are you pumped your Pats are in it or what?
No, we backed into the Super Bowl. We beat a Jesus freak running a high school offense, and then the Ravens missed a fucking 18-yarder. Half the guys in the crowd could have kicked it through in their bare feet. You know? So
You're a little
what
nervous.
annoys the shit out of me is that the Patriots are favorites.
Oh, yeah?
We already lost to the Giants this year.
Yeah.
You know, I just wish the Giants were dealing with that pressure. Like, if the Giants were like 3.4 or 4-point favorites like they should be,
Right.
we don't have any defense. Joe DeRosa can tell you all about it. We don't have any defense.
What about the Pats defense, DeRosa? What do you think?
The Pats defense is impressive to look at, but not much in the game itself. They've got what I like to call a cheesecloth line. Lots of holes, but looking as if it's built together. It is easily taken apart, and once it's broken into pieces like anything else, it is penetrable. The Giants will come through with a bullet storm offense.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's just as good as any sports talk show out there.
They all babble, too.
Yeah. When we were talking about this last week, I was amazed that the Pats were favored. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did that fucking happen?
Because they still see Tom Brady's face and they still see Bill Belichick's face, so they think that they're playing the Patriots from at this point like 10 years ago. So
Yeah, Belichick's face hasn't changed, so you're right. You just assume, it's got to be the amazing team.
The two most guys that they're going to show are still there, so they feel like, Brewski, Vrabel, Tyler, all those guys are still on defense in the nut. So, I don't know. I'm just happy and actually shocked that the New York Jets aren't in it. With
All right. What did I do to you today? All right.
That wasn't on you. Come on, man.
Are the Jets
I'm
your team?
actually, yeah, they are, and that's why I'm going Pats. And everyone's, I was fighting people this weekend. I'm like, you can't just jump from one New York team to the other.
The Jets make me
That's what everybody
sick.
does down there. Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets.
Well, let them
Rangers,
do it. I'm not
Devils.
doing that.
The Jets aren't.
I'm not saying you're doing
Oh well,
that.
maybe
Plus
if you had a baseball team you didn't share between 8 other states.
Oh, see the Red Sox.
Here we go.
Maybe you had a couple more up there.
You should have said it about the Patriots because they're called the New England Patriots. It's not the New England Red Sox.
All right,
It's the
okay.
Boston Red
Well,
Sox.
you still share it between Connecticut. What do you think? Connecticut doesn't jump on the Red Sox bandwagon?
Oh, Anthony, why would you talk this? Why would you talk this talk? Come on. the Jets and the Giants play out in New Jersey. Come on.
I don't care about them.
You're really going to do this?
I don't care about them.
When does Connecticut become New England, by the way? What city?
Champion. Let me brag. 7 championships in 10 years. Ran the table in the last 7.
Mm-hmm.
Even New York, with its 10,000 teams, has never done that in the history of sports.
No.
Never done it.
All right. All right.
Just won a Stanley Cup. So why don't you shut your pinstripe fucking face?
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys could have the Stanley Cup and the Super Bowl.
They got it all.
God damn.
They got it all.
Hey, Bill. Bill, a legit question, though. When does Connecticut become New England? What city? Hartford?
What do you mean?
Well, Lower Connecticut isn't part of
Just
New
drive
England.
north till you see the most drunks. That's where New England starts.
We go down to like halfway through Connecticut, and then you start running to like Giant and Yankee fans.
Yeah, I know.
The
That's what I'm
reason
saying.
They went from being the Boston Patriots to the New England Patriots is no one was going to their games when they were in the NFL. So they came up to the brilliant, well, let's include New Hampshire too. And despite the fact that we still suck, maybe somebody will show up, which really didn't happen.
But Connecticut's schizo. Because you're right. You got a lot of New York fans in Connecticut, and then like Northern Connecticut, they're New Englanders.
Yeah, that's
It's like the Golden State Warriors. Where are they? They're in everybody. They included the whole state.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Tough.
Hey, Joe, if you were Tom Brady, what would you have to be thinking?
What does he do?
You're kidding.
You don't
He's
know
a quarterback for who?
Oh my God! No,
If I'm Tom
is
Brady,
it this
I
bad?
gotta be thinking
Wait, it's this bad? You
no,
don't know?
no. Tell me, I'll do it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's this bad, but I still want to do it. What's Tom Brady do? He's a quarterback, right?
No, it's not about what he does. It's about
Even
what
Sam knows that. Quarterback of the Pats. What does he need to do Sunday?
Quarterback.
What does he need to do? It's Sunday.
Give me a couple names of players so I could. Give me a couple names of the Giants players.
Riley Odoms,
Okay, Riley Adams. One other one.
Everson Wolf.
Okay.
And Bill Tetley.
Okay. Tom Brady, I know if I'm in his shoes, I'm hitting that field with one goal and one goal only. Take down Riley Otis Mayhem. When you're looking for a player good in the boot, coming around the bend, it's made him all the way. Brady needs to shoot through the pocket. If he's going to shoot through the pocket, he's got a chance of getting into the fire. Once he's in the fire, points get earned, and the Pats take home the bowl.
That's pretty good, man.
Oh, my God.
1930s delivery.
The what?
Your 1930s.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't they still talk like that?
Yeah.
The sports guys?
They sure do.
Hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a big fucking faggot.
Hey, you pussy.
Did you get enough sun?
Yeah, I'm sweating my fucking balls off under these
Bill,
lamps.
you got to understand, this whole time we've had really bright lights on Joe. No one else.
Burning up in here.
Burning up in here just to get some of that depression out of his soul.
See, what is that? Look, it's
Dr. Steve, thanks again.
You think you don't have any friends. They're taking care of you.
We're taking care of you, Joe. You know
guys,
that, right?
You guys are my friends.
Where are your friends?
Oh,
My real friends.
This is as good as it's going to get.
I turned those fucking lights out.
You're sweating too?
I'm eating turkey chili under fucking hot lights.
You know what I'm eating?
Burning
And
up in here.
Disgusting.
What?
I'm trying to do this diet, so I got this egg white omelet with
Egg whites
vegetables.
suck.
Dude, egg
Get
white.
the yolk, for fuck's sake.
Here's a food tip. Here's a food tip for everybody. If you ever want to have a crab substitute, eat egg whites with spinach in it. It tastes like bad crab meat.
That's great.
It's disgusting.
You got it. Yolk, it makes the egg.
Yeah.
It makes the egg.
People who eat egg whites are fat people. I've never seen somebody in shape who eats it.
That's a good point.
A yolk.
Just eat the most blandest part of the egg, and somehow you're gonna get some abs.
Yeah, throw out the fucking tastiest part that you sop up with the toast and everything. Yolk.
Yeah.
Yolk rules.
Yeah, I know. Just eat the fucking shell while you're at it. I'll just have the shells.
Yeah, give me an eggshell omelet. I've heard it's even better than egg whites. Well,
All right. Why don't we let Bill Burr go?
Billy.
No, come on, I have nothing to go to. Don't leave me.
Oh, fuck. I thought you want to go back to bed. We'll have you for the rest of the
Do
morning.
you guys realize how much I miss doing this show?
I fucking.
Get back out here.
If you want us
Damn
to
it.
be real for a few seconds, we miss you, Bill. You got to move back to New York. It's time.
Well, what was I there was nothing going on there for me.
He's so
Other than doing
entrenched.
your show,
Yeah.
you know, Cagney and Lacey went off the air, and I'd already done a Law and Order, so I didn't know what else to do out there.
Getting.
I knew I wasn't getting on The Sopranos unless they had Whack-A-Mick week, you know?
True.
So what was left? Hang around and do The View like Joe does?
Oh, man.
I think that was a shot, Joe.
I think that was a
I think
shot.
he went right back to giving you a shot.
I think he was calling me a
Let's
chick.
give each other shit, so hope he can have something to eat.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's get this going. My egg whites, by the way, are waiting for me.
Those egg whites stink.
You're right. I'm going back to yolks.
You know what I've thought of about you for about 20 times this month?
What's
was
that?
when we worked New Year's. I swear to God, Joe DeRosa fucking stepped off the curb in front of a truck. And we went, Joe, 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 Joe. And he went like, he did this, whoa. And he did this cartoony turnaround.
Holy.
If we weren't there, dude, you were dead. He had his, you know, those earbuds you jam in your fucking ears.
Yeah.
Like, Joe, I thought you were gonna die. I was like, oh my God. My only thought was, is he gonna get hit and he's gonna go flying into me? And I'm also
Self-preservation.
It's we talked about this the other day. I have no recollection of the event, but I appreciate that you saved my life. So thank you. You know, we had a few cocktails that night.
Joe, I stayed nice and safe up on the sidewalk. I just went, Joe, 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 Joe.
You know, adding to that, we forgot to tell you, Bill, he fell down again.
Bill doesn't know about the first fall there.
He fell. You didn't tell him you fell in the shower like you're 80 years old?
I haven't told him.
You're too scared to tell Bill, right?
No, I'm not too scared to tell anybody. I slipped in the shower. I fell down. You know, what are you going to do? I don't think that's
now
crazy.
he just fell down the...
Did you break your hip?
Yeah.
And then he gets mad because he says he's 34 today, and it was an honest moment. I go, holy shit, I thought you were our age. And he got all mad at me. But I'm like, but it's based on the fact that you're falling in your bathtub. You're falling just walking downstairs. I assumed you had to be older.
Joe, are you going to have to get like those big, like, those old people bathtubs where they have those bars and shit?
We did all Yep.
We did all this.
We did it. But Ant came up with a
stand-up shower that you sit down in.
Yeah, but Ant came up with a good one. I didn't even know they have doors now.
Yeah, the ones you can just walk into. And then you shut the door, and it's like a submarine door where you twist it, and it becomes watertight, and then you can fill it up with water, and then you drain it out, open the door, and walk right out. That's for old people that can't step over the 1.5-foot lip that is a bathtub.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I got to tell you guys, that's why, at some point, you got to give in to doing yoga.
Yeah?
I swear to God. Now you got
Oh, my God.
Joe, what did I tell you? I told Joe we need to do some Cobras today, Bill.
Why
See,
not
me and you
just-
are on the same
why not just
page.
lifting?
Why don't you move out to L.A.
because
I would fit in out there.
You would.
I would fit out. I would.
You
do well
would.
in
Like,
LA.
you have just that perfect disconnected from people vibe, you know? You do all right out
I love
there.
how you call it a vibe.
This is my favorite argument. Go ahead, Joe. Let's hear about how real you are.
Yeah.
And how you're not phony on any level. Come on, Mr. Showbiz. Let's
Bill
hear it.
and Bill,
Oh,
I'm just too scared to talk about yoga on this show. But it's amazing. It really is.
Is it?
But I still lift weights though, Joe, as well.
Yeah, you like doing yoga in your little leotard, you queer?
Who says you have to wear a leotard? I don't have
He
to wear a
doesn't have
leotard.
to. He chooses
I
to.
chooses to wear the leotard.
You got to wear the leotard. It holds your queefs in while you're stretching, you fucking faggot.
Well, you know what? A lot of gas is passed in a yoga class.
Hey.
You push that
did you hear how
body.
well, that rhymed?
What?
A lot of gas is passed in the yoga class.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm good at rhyming. Nice. I got to write that down on my resume.
Hey.
What, Bill?
If you want to see something hilarious, watch Joe do like 6 push-ups. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
We did once, didn't we?
No, and you never will.
The only guy I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah?
His arms
Turn on the
shake
lights.
the first one.
Opie, there's
His arms
no
shake
way
on
I'm
the
doing
first
this.
one.
Why? $100.
Save the effort of putting taking your camera out.
Bill, can you do 10 for $100?
Dude,
I easily do 10 for $100 bucks.
Shake on the first one. in the starting position, his arms start shaking, and there's something seriously wrong
Look,
with Joe's torso. I don't know what it is. He's,
Put the 100 in my pocket. I'll do 10. Excuse me.
20 for 100.
Oh.
Joe has the same torso as the Tin Man.
20 for 100.
He has like that perfectly. His
20?
stomach and his chest are the same roundness.
Bill, am I going to lose 100 today? Can you do 20?
20 for 100, but you can't videotape it. 20.
You can't, no,
No,
I mean,
fuck you.
there's
Why?
Fuck you,
no
Joe.
way.
Fuck you. Why can't I videotape
Why get so
it?
aggressive?
I should have thrown that drink on you.
Because I'm the one that's going to get shit on the internet for it.
So?
Danny got some input
Yeah,
here?
you know what this is like Joe won the Oscar and now he doesn't want to hype the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm
on the goddamn floor, do your fucking push-ups.
I said.
Why don't you want it on the internet?
More tickets, Joe. Everybody's got to whore themselves out in this business, and it's your turn.
I said I would do it. I just don't want the viral video of it. That's all. Because I'm going to get why would I openly invite a trashing online? why would I do that?
No. Why are you acting like you sell your own line of juicers on the internet and this is going to ruin your reputation?
Yeah, exactly. It's you doing dumb push-ups. It'll probably sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bill, do you remember during a taping of Uninformed once we got around to this whole push-up business with DeRosa? And I do remember Joe getting so upset that by the end of the taping, you guys weren't even talking down the elevator.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then I remember I got a great...
No, dude, Danny, that was every episode.
I remember this one in...
One time, me and Joe argued on the way to the studio. We were screaming at each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's back when I had the same kind of arc friendship arc that I had with like Bobby Kelly, where I never argue with Bobby anymore because we know each other so well that we can see it coming. So we just sort of veer away. And I've gotten to that point with Joe DeRosa. As much as I hate him, I don't flip out at him anymore.
I hate him.
This fight was pretty nice though, because I remember I got a voicemail the next day from Joe being all apologetic. He's like, "Hey man, sorry bro, sorry I flipped out about the push-ups thing, you know." And it was one of those messages I really wanted to save for a long time, and I'm really upset I forgot to say.
I wish you would have. I would have loved to hear that.
Joe, how about?
That was old Joe. Old Joe didn't know how to take a pounding. He used to take it seriously, like we. That was funny. The truth was actually worse than what he thought. It's like, Joe, we actually don't give a shit about you enough
to make this serious.
Yeah.
All right. I got $100, but I got to film it.
Joe, that's $100, Joe. Think of all the comic
$100.
books that you could watch under your heat lamp.
I'm happy to do the bet. I just don't want the goddamn online trashing I'm going to get for videotape myself doing fucking push-ups.
What if we put a bag on your head so that in the end,
no,
they don't really know it's you?
You're going to write that it's me.
Well, yeah, but they
now it's you with a bag on your head.
Come on, do it with a bag on your head.
That black line across his eyes, so nobody knows who it is.
Well, they're gonna know. They're gonna know it's him from his shoulders, though.
Like the picture of the person with measles in those medical books.
Right.
They put the black bar over their eyes.
How bad of a trashing do you think? You know what? The trashing probably won't even be that bad. What am I talking about? You guys put ridiculous. You put up the videos of Jimmy getting hit and stuff like that.
True.
It won't be that much
It's the same
worse.
type of video.
That's true.
We could alter your voice if you want. So.
Look at the fucking deceit in your eyes.
What?
Look at the deceit.
Well,
in
that's why we need these
OP's
lights off.
You literally look like a guy like saying to a chick, "Just come on, let's fuck me. I love you, baby." Like you had the same fucking look in your eyes.
All right, if the lights weren't so bright in here, you wouldn't have been able to tell.
Oh my God, you are just.
I don't like when people can read my eyes.
Yeah.
Come on, I got up at 5 a.m. Opie and Anthony were nice enough to create the show. Everybody's pulling their weight here except you.
That's a really good point. Bill, that's a really good point.
If Opie and Anthony never got together, I wouldn't have had a show to call into. Do you think I wanted to get up at 5 a.m.? It was out of respect for those two.
It was out of
Show a
respect.
little bit of respect and give them their little viral video because you're going to sell more tickets next time.
You will sell more tickets, Joe.
Opie, your
the videos have
lying.
shown that ticket sales do go up. I got to ask Bill.
I've done like 8 videos with you.
Bill, are you
Ticket sales the same.
Oh. Hey, Bill, what time did the party end last night?
It was actually 2 nights ago. Yesterday was
okay.
like 3 in the morning.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you.
And it was hilarious. I was a little bit drunk, and there was one chick who was hanging around who wasn't going home. So I immediately thought, like, oh my God, is the freeway going to go down? You know? The only person who's up at that hour is your dick. So it's all saying shit like that. Here we go. It's going to happen.
That's great. That's hilarious. Joe, we doing this?
Come on,
10,
Joe.
all right, 10 on video,
For me,
$100.
Joe. For me
10.
and our phony friendship. Could you please do it?
Come on, you got to meet me. There's got to be some give here. I can't just do everything
All right,
you guys are saying.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
If the video doesn't look impressive, then you don't get the 100.
Oh man, this guy.
What if he just pull it? What if he does 10 boring push-ups?
Then that's the gamble you got.
That was the bet. You
I'm counting on Bill Burr.
Bill's saying I can't even do 3. So
Bill,
Opie,
yeah,
Opie, I got it. This is how it works.
yeah.
All right. For every one he does regular, okay, he gets credit for 1. All right? But we all know he's going to conk out before he gets to 20. So at that point, he can actually do the ones where you put your knees on the ground and then you keep going. But he's got to do 2 for every one he has left. So if he does 12 and he's got 8 left, if he wants to make the 100, he's got to do another 16.
Oh, you got to do
with his
20
knees on the
push-ups.
ground.
What did this turn into?
No, it's 10 push-ups for $100. That was the initial
All
bet.
right, bring Mars in here, though. They're official push-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right. Let's set up the
Come on,
microphones.
Joe. 10's not a funny number. You got to get yourself.
Funny enough for me.
Let's do it. All right, hold on. Now,
The whole bit is all about you not.
which mic is that, Sam?
7.
Well,
7?
he thinks he's going to do it and pocket the 100. So.
All right.
I need to show him a push-up first.
Oh yeah.
No, wait. Before it goes,
Yeah.
renegotiation.
Renegotiation.
Joe, it's got to be. If you go for the 20,
Bend your
Yeah.
elbows till you almost
go
touch
for
the
the
floor
20,
and come back up.
and you make it, I'll throw in 100 too. So that's
Oh,
$200.
renegotiation. If you go for the 20, Bill says he's throwing in another 100.
With the legs.
Okay.
Okay? You're taking it?
If I go for the 20, but all I got to do is the 10 for the initial 100.
No.
He says no.
That's the
He says 20 for 200 now.
No, but I'm saying, but if I do 10, I get the original 100.
He's saying no.
No, I'm not taking that. It's
Then
10
he's,
for
not,
the 100.
then he's not taking it. He wants 10 for 100.
Where's that? Make it 300.
Wow, he just said 300. Dr. Steve.
I'm in for 100.
If you do 20,
100 for me, 100 from Burr.
300 for 20, but you got to do the 20.
I'll never see this money, first of all. What is Dr. Steve going to mail me a check? Yeah.
Because when you conk out, you can then do the rest in your knees. You just got to go 2 for 1 at that point. There's no way you're not going to make this money.
I don't understand the 2 for 1 thing. I don't get that.
I'm taking the girl push-ups out of the equation. No girl push-ups.
Opie doesn't want the girl push-ups.
20 real push-ups. It means what?
$300.
$300, but if you do 10, you don't get anything.
But I get 100 cash now.
For what?
No.
From you.
For doing what?
For the fucking push-ups. It's 100 guys each.
No.
Oh, you don't get shit from me until
It's
you do
300
20.
bucks for 20.
I'm saying if I do the 20 for 300, I get 100 cash today.
Oh, right,
2 checks in the mail.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's got to be that.
All right, fair enough.
So you gonna make good on the bet, or
I don't know. He might.
put the cash
Fuck
up.
you, Joe. I'm good.
Oh, damn.
I'm good for
Like
it.
he's serious. He
Don't
put his
insult
serious
me.
fuck you face
Don't
on.
insult me.
Don't insult me.
What are you doing?
I'm strangling myself with the headphones.
All right.
Oh, God, can we still have him do the girl push-ups in the
Joe,
end? If he's not
the other way.
He doesn't want to.
I want to get in on film here, too.
He doesn't want to do that.
Do what?
The girl push-ups.
No girl push-ups. What's the bet, Ant?
The bet is you have to do 20 push-ups. You get $300. You do 19 push-ups and cannot do one more. You get nothing.
I just want to do the 10 for 100.
No, now it's up to 20.
I didn't agree to it yet.
20 for 300.
I didn't agree to this yet.
No.
No.
What are you going to agree to?
Oh, hold
Let's
on.
just do the 10
Bill wants
for
to talk to you,
100.
Joe. Bill wants to talk to you.
Hold on.
Hold on. He's putting his headphones on. Hold on.
Joe.
And
Yeah.
you got him.
Yes.
Joe, if you agree to the girl push-up, you're going to make it. Because what happens is you're going to...
But Opie's saying we can't do that. Opie's saying no to that.
Bill, for $300, no girl push-ups.
No, this is but Opie. He's got to do 2 to 1 with the girl ones. So if he does, I don't even think he can do 10. Let's say he does 12. He's got 8 left. Then he's down on his knees. He's got to do 16 more.
What
And the
happened?
girl stance. I understand what he means.
But I think we just need to make it a basic bet because now it's getting a little confusing.
Yeah, I'm
For
confused.
Alabama.
Why can't we just do
For
the
Alabama.
10 for 100
Alabama's
bucks?
confused.
10 for 100 bucks.
It turned into 20 for 300.
Yeah,
You guys just
It's more
decided that
economical
after
for you.
we already agreed
It's more
on it.
economical.
Dude, you
My
can't.
back hurts so bad right now that I'm not going to make it.
But think $300.
Hence why I thought you were older than 34.
Oh, I'm a rich girl. The fuck am I going to do with $300? Buy dinner twice?
It's now.
Fucking $100 for 10.
Time out.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
Joe just act like he drops $150 every night for dinner?
Yes.
Is that what he just did?
Yeah, he's a high roller.
Oh, sorry, I thought exaggeration was part of a joke. I was just making a fucking joke. Jesus Christ. Really?
He goes, really?
Recognize it.
Can we just do $300 for 20 push-ups? Anyone in this room could do 20 Well, Sam can't, but you can't do 20.
300 I can.
You can? Joe, $300 for 20 fucking guy.
Is he doing it?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, my
We're
God.
done again. Hold on.
Oh, my God. He's going to do it. He just got in position. One.
Didn't start yet. Hold on. I'm waiting for my
Wait a
camera
minute.
to start
You
up.
can't lay on the floor when they're in between push-ups.
I didn't start yet.
All right,
All
go,
right.
Joe. This is the bet. 20 push-ups for $300.
Right?
Ready?
Yes.
And go. 1, 2,
He's not coming.
3,
You're not even going
4.
all the way down,
Are you
Joe.
nuts?
He's on Mars.
7,
It's good.
8,
Well, what do you mean it's
9.
good? It should be chest to the floor.
11,
Oh,
12,
my.
13,
Get the
14,
fuck out of here.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Hold on.
22, 23, 24,
Yes?
He's bending his arms.
20.
What happened to the chest hitting the floor?
Yeah. Just
Mars judged it. I did 20. I get the money.
That's it.
I was set up by Bill Burr.
There we go. 300
$300.
All right.
Righteous.
And a shitty video.
Well,
and a shitty video on top of it. Bill Burr set me up.
Yeah, we got set up.
No, you
Wait a
didn't.
minute. He did it?
Yeah, I did it.
He did it. No problem.
And Mars judged it. He said it counted. I didn't stop till Mars said we were good.
No girl push-ups, no nothing. He did it.
Dude, the form wasn't even that bad. So I just lost $100. I lost 100. Well, fucking Mars, you gotta talk to because Joe's chest never even hit the floor.
Mars doesn't
What do you mean
have
it doesn't
to.
have to?
He didn't touch the floor when he did his example push-up.
Just the plane has to break.
Wait a minute. How
make a
far
plane.
down did he go?
I was bending my arms fully, keeping my back straight. Mars judged it.
He was easily 6 inches from the floor, and Mars is calling that an official push-up.
I did extras to make up for the 3 that you said didn't count. I went up to 23.
would say all of them didn't count.
Oh, listen to the Nancys, angry that they lost a bet.
Yep.
Everybody's complaining now. They got to cough up the money.
Notice I didn't get in on that. I had faith in you, DeRosa.
I'm suspicious that Bill Burr set us up.
Joe, I'm stunned. I'm not bitching, you asshole.
I'm joking,
Oh,
Bill. I'm
shit.
just joking. Jesus.
Oh, for all the joking going around, there's so many angry people.
Well, I'm angry because I lost $100. I didn't even get a good video out of it.
So did Bill and
The
Steve.
video sucks. I'm
It's
not
just a
posting
guy
that.
doing push-ups.
It's a guy.
Hope he didn't get a good video.
See, Bill's covering because I think Bill set us up. The push-up didn't even look that bad.
Opie fell for a classic. Opie, do you really think I would ever do anything to help Joe DeRosa?
No. Well, that's why I'm confused.
Good point.
That's true.
But those push-ups didn't look that bad, right, Mars?
No, they did not. They were
Fucking
good.
Bill said that he would be shaking and all
Yeah,
that.
they look good.
Thank you, Mars.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We still have the old footage for uninformed Joe DeRosa from 5 years ago. I mean, he could barely do like 5.
Maybe he's been working out.
Here's your 100.
Look at this.
Minus my cut. Minus my cut.
Are you kidding?
What?
$80.
The bet was 100 minus my cut.
What's your cut?
Oh.
But you're the one paying.
20%
Remember
my
how
cut.
mad you got when I said, are you going to come clean? You said, don't doubt my word. I'm going to come clean on this.
100. It's a $100 bet minus my cut.
What's your cut for?
Just for being me.
Jesus.
It's show business. This is how it goes.
Yeah, he knows. Bill knows. 20%.
Bill, you'll be mailing the check, I assume?
Fuck, I have to give out. There's
I'm
your.
gonna mail you a check for $100. I'm going to be in New York in 2 weeks. Can I just hand
2
it?
weeks.
Well, that means we got to hang out
The
there.
juice is running today. 2 weeks.
We got to hang up.
I'll tell you
All
right
right,
now.
I'll see you in 2
Proud
weeks.
of you, man. I didn't know you could do that. You finally starting to work out? Because I know you and Bobby always traipse around the neighborhood and get all giddy every time some new heart attack restaurant opens up. You gotta go, dude. They put chocolate on the chicken, dude.
Are you really taking my 100?
Yeah,
Of course. You don't take the money.
the money.
Wow,
I should
how
put-
crazy you are. You bet, you do it.
Give
And
him
you,
his goddamn
I gave him the money, but I should put the video online just to prove that Mars was in on this.
No, I wasn't. But you shouldn't take the money. It's all for the show.
No, it's fine.
It's for the show.
No,
Mars, are you nuts?
these are real bets.
These motherfuckers
But
wanted
Mars-
to mock me. If Opie could have this video up with graphics going, look at this fucking queer, he would.
There's literally nothing there to post. But I think Mars fucked us all by. Well, I always learned it's chest to the floor.
That's not true. You don't have to touch the floor with your chest.
that's weird. Yeah, chest to the floor.
have to.
You're way bent back.
Right.
It's,
As long as you're
it's
90
resistance.
degrees.
That's what they tell you. with
Don't tell me
weightlifting.
what working
I'm
out is all
serious.
about, Joe.
As long as your elbows
tell
are
you it's
90
resistance.
degrees.
First push-ups in 10 years. He's going to tell me how to work out.
90 degrees at the elbows, and you're good.
What the fuck? Yes, Bill.
You know what's going to be really going to devastate Joe is when you put that up there, and despite the fact that he succeeded, your fans still trash him.
Oh, they
Yeah,
would.
no
too.
shit. I'm still going to get trashed.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll make something out of it. I don't know. Fuck.
All right.
Jesus, Joe, you probably could do more push-ups than Opie. Opie, can you do 24?
In my sleep.
Yeah, you look like you're in good shape, Hope.
I could probably push out 50 to 60 right now.
But that was.
I got a side bet with Mars. I'm not ready to take it yet. I'm challenging Mars soon.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes, Bill.
Head to head?
Head to head.
I was trying to get you your money back. You were supposed to say
I
I haven't
know.
been working out. You weren't supposed to go.
All right, what if I could do 60 right now? Will you give me my 100 back?
No.
Why?
I don't want to bet. I'm done.
I'll put another 100 on the line.
No,
If I don't-
I absolutely believe you could do 60.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. You should have taken that bet.
Joe, are you
50's
out of your mind? He's going to do 60 good ones?
Yeah, 50 would be anything over 50 would be amazing. You should have taken that bet.
I've seen Keith Robinson do
I really don't know if I
75
could-
push-ups.
Oh, he's black.
And they got an extra muscle.
Can we just time out here? How much of a pussy is Joe being that he won't even let you try to win your money?
I love that if you don't give a guy a chance to win his money back, you're the asshole. It's like, no, you lost. I got it. I'm leaving.
That's old school. That's old neighborhood shit. You
Is
let
it?
you let the guy get a chance getting his
as
money
Bill
back.
said, I come from a cul-de-sac like a little bitch. I don't know old neighborhood shit.
Ah, shit. Bit you back in the ass.
I won a couple hands. I'm getting up from the table. I'm going to the fucking bar.
That's
this
it.
is done.
Joe, you didn't win a couple hands. You showed up, you won one hand, took everybody's money, and now this is how you get shot in the Old West.
I should.
One hand of poker. All right, there, Ulysses. We'll see you later.
You want me to force Kenny to make you make that bet?
No. Why would you do that?
Why not?
You know how dumb you are. You understand? Now Opie's going to get on the ground, and whether he can do them or not, he's a redhead like me. So his face is going to be the color of a fucking tomato. 8 in, and everyone would have made fun of him, and you're blowing it. You blew it.
Yeah. Bet's off the table.
You want to take it off the table?
I don't know if I could do 60.
You want to take it off the table?
I know I could do 50. 60. You should have taken that bet. You would have walked away with another 100.
Look, I'm still getting the 2 bills from Bill and old Dr. Steve there. I'll bet this 100 that I got in my pocket.
There you go.
No, I'll take it.
Playing with the house's money.
No, now I go for the
Bang them out.
Now I go for the 300.
Not for my 300.
Yeah,
That
you,
would mean
you just
I-
made 300. I'll bet you 300.
Take the bet.
Fuck you, Mars.
Make him do the 50 nonstop.
I'll throw 100 in if he does 60.
60 nonstop.
But nonstop.
Nonstop.
No rest.
No rests. You want to take that bet?
Fuck you, Mars.
Ah.
What the fuck? Mars fucked me once. Now he's trying to fuck me twice.
I still don't
That
have.
wasn't a real push-up.
I noticed you got an interesting gambling style to you.
What's that?
You'll bet
stupidity.
You'll bet and talk a lot of shit, and then when something's against you, you go fuck you. You get like
No, because
angry.
Mars knows. That,
He doesn't want any gamble in the gambling.
Yeah.
Well, Mars knows 60 is going to be really tough.
It's going to be awful.
What did I do that last time? 50.
You did over 50, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I hit 60. I know I could do 50.
But nonstop.
Give me
well, not of course.
How about
nonstop.
50 nonstop for $300?
No, because I believe you can do
52.
that. 60.
52.
65.
52.
60, 65.
I got to think this one over.
No,
No, you don't. Come on, Opie. Show Joe what a real man does. Just bang out 60, get your money back, and go right back to your breakfast. Come on.
You can do it. You did more than 50 last time.
What?
Well, then 60's too low a number.
You did more than 50 last time.
Oh,
I think.
really, Joe?
No, you bet.
Well,
60.
if he's saying, hold on a second. No, well,
How do you know-
my bet changed 8 fucking times before I got on the ground.
How do you know I'm not bluffing this entire time and I could easily do 60?
I don't even want to take the bet. I made
Why?
$100.
Why?
I got another 2 coming. I'm happy. It was a good fucking day. I don't want to bet anymore.
Oh, you're going to have to bet. You're going to have to bet.
I'm going to go buy some new shoes with this money.
Joe, what's funny about you is you're so into the Rat Pack and all that type of shit, but if everybody gambled like you, Vegas would have gone out of business. I won like $40. I can go buy some high C. I'm just going to call it a night.
I'm thinking I'm gonna let Joe be the hero today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think so.
Come on, Anthony. Applaud for that.
The big winner.
Yeah. Who's the
I like
big
the big
winner here
winner.
today?
Joe DeRosa.
Or let me take a leak first.
What?
I got to pee badly.
You really like a nice, casual, calm betting environment for yourself. When you're on the other side of that table, though, you're fucking lighting fires. Oh, yes. Fucking asshole.
Everything's got to be perfect. And then I'll take the bet.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm going to call you Ace Rothstein.
I think he's bluffing, Joe.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Nah.
why he's trying to get out of the bet.
You know what? I'm out of the bet. I'm out. I don't want to do it anymore.
Joe's
Why?
pulled out now.
I pulled out. I'm pulling out.
You sure?
Yeah, because you've
It would've been-
filled my head with so much I don't know who to fucking believe right now.
It would have been easy money, Joe.
This is like The Departed. I don't know who's telling the truth or what. Huh?
No matter what, you still got $200. You got.
And now that I know,
No,
and now
he's-
that I know, I could go halfway down for a real push-up. I'm good. Let's do this, Joe.
Bill,
I'm back in.
Bill,
I just realized that last time I did the over the 50, I was hitting chest. I'll do it your pussy way right now. Let's go. $300.
Hold on. See, Bill, he wants my
$300.
300. He doesn't want the 100, and I'm saying no. That's a bad bet because I believe that you can do it. That's the problem. I believe you can do.
I
the
forgot
60.
that I could do pussy push-ups.
How about 200?
Let's do this.
Do it for 200.
$200.
No,
Why
Because you have to
why
leave-
wasn't it 100?
No,
Why not?
I'm
Just
going to take my
$100.
100 back, and I'm going to take a new 100 from Joe DeRosa.
Oh, man.
You got a 100
Nah,
on you?
It's a bad bet.
I just realized. I
This
didn't
is a
realize
bad bet.
I could do the pussy push-ups.
This is a bad bet.
Why is Joe actually trying to make money in this rather than just have fun?
It's a bad bet. I'm not trying to make
How do you
money.
know it's a bad bet?
Because I believe.
This could be a poker face. Maybe
Let
I
me
can't
tell you
do
a story.
50.
My father told me once that a man will come to you one day in life and tell you, I can make a man jump out of this book and squirt cider in your ear. Do not take that bet, because sure enough, son, you will end up with an ear full of cider.
Cider? Cider?
That's from Guys and Dolls.
Wow, that's, yeah. And you know what? Words of wisdom right there.
It is. This is a bad bet.
I forgot I could do pussy
It's
push-ups.
not about the bet, you moron. It's about watching Opie's head turn red.
Yeah, but I took the bet because I thought Joe was going to look ridiculous. He didn't look that
Well,
bad.
that's the thing, and I don't think you're going to look ridiculous either. And I risked public humiliation to win this money. I won. I don't think you're going to look ridiculous. I think you're going to bang these out. I don't think your face is going to get that red, and I think that's going to be the end of it.
All I have to do is go halfway down like he did.
This is terrible. Bullshit. His father left him at an orphanage.
Who? Me?
Oh,
yeah, no.
That isn't even nice.
It wasn't an orphanage. It was a doorstep. Thank
okay.
you. With strangers.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people saying that was a pussy push-up, Mars.
Well,
you
Mars-
let a lot of people down today.
In the beginning, He said, Mars said, your chest has to almost touch the floor.
It wasn't even close to
And then it
almost.
wasn't
You
close.
just got to make 90 degrees with your
Sam,
arms, guys.
He said
How far away was Joe from the floor?
6 to 8 inches.
Oh, stop it.
I was watching.
I swear to God you were.
Stop it, fellas.
I was doing real push-ups.
Go. Why don't you guys look it up on the president's physical fitness thing?
Because, but here's the
President's
thing.
physical fitness.
When Mars set it up, he said you have to do it like this. Your chest has to almost touch the floor.
Right.
But it doesn't have to touch the floor.
6 to 8 inches is not even close
But
to
he,
touching the
he
floor.
makes 90 degrees with his
The
elbows.
bet's been made
my
and
God.
paid.
Look how far away from the
It's
floor he
insane.
is.
It's insane.
Arguing now is ridiculous.
Hey, and he's
Oh,
not-
my God. It's not 90
And he's
degrees.
not even 90 degrees.
Yeah, you're right.
Mars, you fucked me today.
Mars will always say yes to a push-up. He did the
Look,
same thing
bad
when
None
official
of
Aaron
these are 90 degrees.
You want me to do 10 more?
Bad official call.
You want me to do 10 more?
10 more.
Well, maybe if I had your telephone number, maybe I could count a little better.
Oh, a little payback for the diss, Opie.
Do you want me to do 10 more?
Oh, DeRosa's
You weren't even close
Do you
to
want me
90
to-
degrees. Even Ann said
Do
it.
you want me to do 10 more?
10 more to keep the money.
Your drinking partner even fucking called you out. You're not even close to 90 degrees.
I'm not going to pay him then.
Straight back.
Oh, shit.
Bill, you shouldn't pay him.
Bill's saying he's not paying.
And I want my 100 back right now.
You did real push-ups.
Wait, the jury's still out on this. The jury's still out.
Even
on this.
Ann said you weren't 90
Well, I
degrees.
said he didn't go 90 degrees, but the official did give him credit, and the bet's been paid. So, you know, they don't call back all those bad
I'll do
plays.
10
that the
more for
official-
good faith. I'm serious.
That's not good faith.
10 more to keep the 100.
I'll do 10 more.
But nothing at
You
risk,
just did
right?
10 more. You just did 24 pussy ones. You had a half-hour break.
It
You're really going to bang out 10
They
more?
weren't pussy
God, I love-
push-ups.
God, I love Bill Burr.
The fucking, I don't like that. Those were push-ups.
No.
Where's Kenny? Thank you, Kenny.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you. Some reasoning has entered the studio,
What?
believe it or not.
Kenny walked in. What are you talking about?
If Sam was doing his job, he would have Googled how to do a proper push-up by now.
Ah, shit.
You're right.
Joe,
And
my
it
$100
says-
is coming back to me.
It
Bring it
says-
around.
That your chest should almost graze the ground about an inch from the floor.
Which is what
Oh,
Mars
wow.
said.
Kenny,
but
come
then
over
Mars
here.
changed his mind at the end.
Kenny, come over here. You tell me if this is legal
Oh,
push-ups.
boy. This is bad now.
And now you're going to feel really weird keeping my 100. The fans will fucking kill you over that one. Tell me if these are legal push-ups. Ant said no, too.
Oh, boy.
Kenny's about to... Here we go.
This is like the OJ verdict.
Right.
Yeah. Kenny's...
I don't like them.
Kenny doesn't like.
him. You got to give me my 100 back.
Wait a second. Look, I'll give the money back.
You
I don't
have
have a problem with
If
that.
you're a man, you give me my money back.
Really?
Now is manhood?
Yes.
Really?
Bill?
Reneging on
Bill?
a bet isn't manly? That's manly?
Bill, I just saved you 100.
Do you go and complain to the pit boss when you lose at blackjack? They didn't deal it fair.
Yeah, but if you were playing blackjack, 17 fucking wins.
Here's the
every
thing,
time.
though. You put
every time.
You let Mars look at that right there.
They're not down.
Look at this.
Wait,
look how far that guy is from the fucking ground.
That's because he's up.
Because he's
not
up.
down.
He hasn't started a push-up yet.
No, that's up. That's down.
That's two different push-up styles. His arms aren't bent.
If I put this video up, you're going to get killed,
Listen to
and you
me.
will be giving me my 100 back.
I-
Because you're going to have a lot of guilt when you're alone in your
Listen,
apartment
I
with your
got
winter
no-
depression.
I got no problem giving the money back. Give the money back. But you said Mars is calling it, and you let him call it.
Look,
now
Mars-
you don't like his call. You're saying no, his call is bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Mars is a big disappointment.
The official.
Right here, bottom position. At minimum, you must go down until the inside portion of your elbows are 90 degrees.
But there was no 90. Even Ant said no 90 degrees on a lot
It's
of them.
90 degrees.
At
wasn't
my
happening.
angle, I saw
did see
90
that.
degrees.
Are you going to take Ant's word for it? He says you're 90 degrees.
He's
wasn't
saying
happening.
I was 90
I'm not
degrees
saying
from
it should be overturned. I'm saying what I saw in the video was not 90 degrees. But you entrusted Mars with being the official in this whole thing. He said it was
That's
good,
true.
and you got to go with the official.
How about this?
That's true.
How about this? I go back down.
That part is true.
How about this?
Kenny, hold on.
We challenged. We went to the videotape.
Oh, no.
we did.
Well, we never said the
How
rules
about
whether
this?
you could challenge or not.
I said NFL
You did
rules.
not go that far.
I said
You didn't do
NFL
that.
rules.
Nobody does that when they do push-ups.
didn't see a red
Nobody
flag.
puts their nose to the fucking
That's what I
floor.
do.
I do.
A
How
real
about-
man makes sure his fucking nose hits the
A real
floor.
man
Joe,
again.
when did you become an authority on push-ups? Because you finally did over 20?
No, because I worked with a trainer at the gym for a few sessions. He didn't do them like that either.
Why
when
don't
he
you
had
give me?
me do
Why
'em.
don't you give me my 100 back so we can all calm down, and then we'll try to figure this
Here's
out
the thing.
like men.
Let me do 10 again with Kenny watching from the floor angle, and if he still has a problem, then it's open for discussion.
Why is it
But
10
you're
when the bet was 20?
I'm
It's still open
saying
for
so he
discussion.
could just see for fucking form.
No,
He can make the nine-
the form on the video that
You're shooting from above. I don't think that's
I
accurate.
was pretty close to the floor.
No, you
Here's
weren't.
what we
You were
do.
standing. I mean, you're standing over
We
me.
get Sam to lay underneath Joe.
And you gotta kiss Sam on the lips.
You got to like.
and that'll be an official push up.
I'm very serious. I will put the $100 right here. Let Kenny judge again on form.
Oh Jesus!
Joe, you know
That's
what?
fair.
I'll give you another $100 to shut the fuck up.
Oh, damn.
You better give me the
I
100
don't
back.
even care anymore. I just can't listen
You're gonna be
to something.
humiliated if I put this video up.
Why would I be humiliated?
Bill.
I got a new deal I want to make.
A new. Oh,
You
great.
give me my 100 back, I don't put the video up, and everything's good. If
I
you don't
got-
give me the fucking 100, I put the video up,
That's
and you will
extortion.
be humiliated because people will see that you cheated for the $100.
Yeah.
What's?
It's your choice, Joe.
No, I didn't cheat.
It's your choice.
you
All right,
did.
then you want to keep it as it is.
There's.
Do you want to keep it as it is?
You guys planned
I will
this.
put the video
This is
up.
the evil of you. Is you had this bet set up in a way where there's no way I could win.
It's the Kobayashi Maru.
No matter what I did, I couldn't win. You're fucking Kaiser Sose.
This is not-
You had this covered from every fucking angle. There was no way
you
for
got
me
a
to
choice.
win this.
You got a choice. I got the video. You can keep my
Right.
100. I'll put the video up, and then you're going to be humiliated.
Well, I'm getting
you give me
another-
the 100 back.
I'm getting another 200
I
too.
will. I will erase the
That's
video.
true. It's $300.
I
for a
will
little
erase the video right in
push-up.
front of you if you give me the 100 back, or be
Oh,
humiliated.
I don't believe that you're even doing. I believe that you. I don't believe you're.
I'll
gonna,
hand my camera.
Joe, you know
someone
what this
believe.
sounds like? Desperation.
Yeah. How about
Now
we
it's
just do it
desperation.
again?
Fair enough.
How about we just
Fair
do
enough.
it again?
Video goes up after the show.
How about we do
Fair
it
enough,
again
Joe.
with a new
we'll
officiator?
We'll play by your rules.
How about we do it again with a new
Fair
officiator?
enough. No, that was my bet.
That wasn't a bet.
That was my
That's
bet.
extortion.
Do you know what bet means?
That's my bet. That's my bet.
Are you sure you
That was
understand how this
blackmail.
works?
Look.
You wanted $100 in blackmail money.
Do you want this video online for people to decide if you
I want
if you
Kenny to judge
legitimately,
again.
won
I want
my
Kenny
money?
to. I don't want him. I don't want money for nothing. I want Kenny to judge again. I took a bet, and your judge that you appointed said it was official.
Bill, what do you think?
That's
I
true.
think that was more than fair. He gives me the 100 back. I erase the video, and no one sees the video, or he keeps my money and takes the chance that the push-ups were not legal, and then you're going to be humiliated.
Your judge that you appointed said they were legal push-ups.
So it doesn't matter whether they are or not. The judge said they were.
Fine, we're
And
past.
I agree
hold
on good faith.
Hold on, we're past that. You get to keep the 100 right now because Ant made a great point. I picked a dope to fucking judge the contest. So you're
Kenny
right.
didn't judge it.
So you're right. Officially, you won the bet because the guy
Right.
I chose to judge
Fair and
said
square.
you did it fair.
Legal.
But here's the side bet. You give me back the 100. We erase the video.
That's not
that
a
is
bet,
it.
Opie.
Or you keep the 100. I put the video online and then let the listeners decide if Mars was in on this.
But that's not a
Oh,
bet.
yeah, Mars was in on it. You were the
Obviously
one that
was.
insisted Mars judge
All right,
it.
Video goes up in a couple hours. Fair enough.
I hate to think that that's the way you do business.
Fair enough.
But, what are you going to do?
I wasn't going to put the video up, but you leave me
Yes, you were.
You leave me no choice.
Yeah, you were. You were
leave
going
me
to put the
choice.
video up either way.
Now this shitty video is going to be seen by a lot of people.
You even said
this shitty video, and I want the people that comment on this video to give me their background. Like I was a Marine, I tried out for Navy SEALs.
Okay.
I'm a karate guy. I'm just some schmuck, whatever it is.
Okay. And I want the people that comment on this video to remember, and I quote, Opie walking away with the camera going, that's not even a good video. You just did it.
It's a shitty video. I wasn't going to put it online,
I
but
want
now
that to
because
be
you
on
won't
the
give me the
record.
$100 back, I put the video
But
online.
remember when you said that, when you went...
And remember how this all started. You didn't want to film because you didn't want to be humiliated.
Well, I did my duty.
You know what I feel like right now?
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm dumb enough to bet on a football team the first week of the season, and then you discover, like, oh, fuck, the Lions are going to be good this year.
Those are different.
They're just doing that.
But
they just
also, those are different push-ups. Those are these push-ups. We were doing these. Those are two different kinds of
You
push-ups.
don't even know there's a different kind of push-up.
I absolutely know that. I absolutely
You know boy
that.
push-ups and girl push-ups.
They're doing inside arm push-ups, whatever the fuck you call it. We were doing these.
And someone's asking, why would I pay if I'm questioning the push-up? Because I picked stupid Mars.
You insisted it be Mars.
And made a good point there. I
The
can't.
official.
He
It's
was the
official.
official.
You insisted.
But now I'm gonna take it to the fucking listeners.
Well, I'm.
Are you willing to do this, Joe?
What do you, like, when a man has no
Look at
chest,
that.
can you really
You weren't even
see whether or
close
not
to
it
that.
came
No, he
close to
wasn't.
the floor?
That's true.
What's
you don't
that?
really have a chest, so maybe if you had a normal chest, it would have been impressive.
How about we just do it again?
Do it again.
How about we just do it again?
No, you're panicking. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not
I'm good
panicking.
where I sit. Congratulations. You won the contest. You got my $100.
No.
And
I-
this video goes
I don't
online,
want you to
and the listeners will decide. And I want them to not assume what I want from this. I want you to be more
Is that-
than fair.
Yeah, is that what you
Look
want?
at the video and see if Joe legitimately
You don't
won
want
this
any
bet.
bias
Nope.
opinions on this voting?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm willing to take that chance.
Why don't we
Nope.
just do it again?
No.
That's the fair thing.
I gave you your choices. You chose to keep the 100.
You did
Fair
it. You
enough.
tried
That's
to
not a bet.
blackmail
You're giving
me.
him choices, which is
I ga-
blackmail.
I,
yeah.
I gave you choices. You decided to keep my 100, and that's fair.
Because it's you can't. It's such a bitch move. Oh, I'll give you the money back. Don't post that video. I'm not. Come on, man. I'm not a bitch.
right.
I agreed to you videotape.
All right, the
it.
video will be online. That's all.
Phil just laughing in the back.
Yeah.
Kenny, protect my camera. I don't trust Joe.
Joe say he's not a bitch. That's just hilarious to me.
What did he say?
It's hilarious listening to you say you're not a bitch.
Thank you.
Joe starts rehearsing his dialogue from some Oz episode. Yo, I'm not a bitch.
And you won. I'm doing this for myself, Dr. Steve, and Bill Burr. I'm putting the video online because I think you just took a lot of people's money
Opie,
unfairly.
I'm not debating the $100. Look, this is all about making Joe look like an asshole. It didn't happen.
But-
so then we moved on to you. I wanted to see your head turn red on push-up number fucking 38.
You said.
That's all I
I
wanted
think, Joe, what happens here, the guilt will get to you.
Opie, there's
And I
no
think,
guilt.
I think
you
you're going to
bet
be
me
giving
something
back
in the...
my money, Bill Burr's money, and Dr. Steve's money. The guilt will get to you.
Steve, don't worry about the $100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but you
don't
need
worry
him
about
for your seasonal depression. I see what you're doing.
That's
there.
fine.
You need some real advice after the show.
I need you in my life as well.
We're
But
still-
Steve is not chimed in at all. Steve has been a perfect gentleman through this whole
Yes.
process.
Look, you know what? I'll be in your life, Joe. It'll be a little different after this day, but I'll still be in your life.
He's
I'll be in your life.
threatening me.
That is a threat, right?
Jesus
I'll be in your
Christ.
life, Joe.
I'll be in your life.
I'll be in your
You'll
life.
never forget me.
What about Bill? You giving him his 100 back yet?
No, because Bill fueled this whole fucking thing.
So far, I got you to give somebody his money back.
I'm not
ask it, Joe. I never asked for my 100 back.
That's a good point. And
I'm
Bill,
not either.
thank you for that.
I'm really not.
No, you asked for your 100 back.
You keep the 100. I'm putting the video online. We're all good.
Isn't that semantics?
We're all good in it, and if you shouldn't be paranoid. You won the bet, remember? So the video should come out nice for
Listen,
you.
I'm not paranoid.
Sure.
What I'm saying is, I will gladly do it again in good faith. So you don't think I took your money. But I want it to be on the record, mind you, that when you walked away, you expressed disappointment that I banged out the push-ups and you didn't get a good video out
I was
of it.
yelling because Mars was not counting half of them.
Not at first.
I mean, he was counting bad push-ups.
Not at first. And then I did extra, remember? Every time you went no, I went okay, and Mars went okay. And Mars was even saying through it, you got to go down further, and I was going down further.
All right, out of the push-ups you did, the listeners will decide if you did 20 good ones.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I lose my 100 no matter what.
Well, you bet it.
But the guilt will get to you.
Sometimes you're the bar. Shit, sorry. Sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you.
What was that again?
What? Sometimes you have the bar. What?
Sometimes you eat the bar, I was trying to say.
So we're good.
Yeah.
You're keeping my 100, right?
All right.
You're keeping my 100, right? We're good?
Well, you're putting the video up, yeah.
I'll delete the video.
Opie, this is not the way
I'll
gentlemen
delete.
bet with one
I'll delete.
another. We made a bet. I'll just do it
But if you won the
again.
bet, then you should keep the 100 and let the video go up
Well,
online, and it doesn't even
according
matter
to
in
your
the
judge,
end.
I won the bet.
That's fair.
I
You're
wanted
right
to
about
let
that.
Kenny judge a second time around. I don't understand why you don't want to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez. Uh-oh. Here come the tweets.
Here come the tweets.
Here they come.
And I want people to be fair. And I also want people to know it's a really boring video, but when you look at it, I think
I'll
you're
tell
going to
you
see
what.
some bad push-ups.
I'll tell you what. This is how fair I am. This is how fair I am.
Fair
20,
Joe
40,
DeRosa.
60, 80, 100. Do what you want with the video. I don't even have to see you delete it.
Oh, I'm not
no.
I'm not playing your games.
Man.
Give me my
There's the 100.
100 back.
100's back
now
on the
I
table.
fucking get my 100 back and I fucking humiliate you. Give me my money.
Oh,
Give
really?
me my money.
So that's how
Give me
you
my
play.
money.
So that's how you play.
Yeah, I'm not
Listen,
playing your games. I saw what you did there. So
I
I'll
don't-
take my 100 back.
I don't need to see you delete the video. I'm being a gentleman here.
Oh, you want me to delete it?
I don't need to see you do anything with it.
Are you getting paranoid? Now you want me to delete the video?
Did I say
What's
that?
going on here? You giving me
What
my
I'm
100
saying
for what?
is you're mad about losing this money, and I don't want that to be a thing.
Yep. Yeah, Bill.
Is Joe beating Opie at his own game right now?
I think
I
that's
don't
what's
think
being
so.
attempted here.
I'm going to take
Joe-
my 100 and I'm
Joe
still
is
putting the video
giving
up.
Opie
if that's-
back his
if
money.
that's the way you want to do it, I
That's
mean,
the
I don't
way
know
I
why
will
you
do
would
it.
want to be
That's
like
the way
that.
I
but
will do it.
Joe is looking like
That's
the
the way
bigger
I'll do
man
it.
here.
That's
is what
right.
it is. Oh, what?
That's the 100. You can
Oh,
pass it
there-
over
there's,
there.
there's the hundy.
What a dummy. I got my 100 back.
All right.
Oh,
You know how
man.
stupid you look now?
Oh, well.
Why would you give me my 100 back?
Why would you take it?
Exactly.
Because I'm not a nice guy.
Why would you take? I am a nice guy. I'd rather be on record as the nice guy that did the right thing.
Joe DeRosa looks like the big man here now.
And I'm a guy that didn't lose $100.
All right.
Wow.
And you're still going to probably post the video.
Now you gave Dr. Steve his money back. You gave my money back. You giving Bill Burr's
yeah,
money
everybody
back?
can have their money back.
So you
Oh,
just
wow.
lost a three. You had 300 in your pocket.
I did what I was asked to do, and
And I
I
think-
honored my bet.
And I think it's only fair to put the video up to see if you did the right thing.
I want to take a quick
I'm sure you do
impromptu.
think that.
I want to take a quick impromptu poll here with the people here on Pal Talk.
Yeah.
Who looks like the better person during this whole debacle you've been listening
Those
to?
are your people. They're
let
going
me
to,
know.
of course, trash me.
No. I just
They're
want to know.
your people.
Let me see. Joe.
Of course they're all going to say Joe.
Opie's the bully. Opie. Joe. Opie looks like the cheapo. Opie the Jew. Joe DeRosa was very honorable.
Of course they're
wow,
gonna say that.
Joe's
You
a
ho-
bitch.
you-
Joe's a bitch. There's one.
You honed those people.
DeRosa. Bill Tetley.
Bill Tetley.
Opie is stingy. Joe's kind of a bitch.
You know what? Now you put me in a bad place. I got to put the video online
Is that
so
real?
these people understand what I've been going through for the last half hour
Wow.
with this bet, Joe.
Okay.
So I got my 100 back. Now we put the video online.
Well,
And this is what
again,
I'll-
if that's the way you want to do it.
And this is what I'll do for you,
I got
Joe.
one for you, Joe. Joe, I'll give you $75 just to see a video of you doing jumping jacks.
This is what I'll do, Joe.
What's that?
This is fair. I put the video online. I'll give it I don't know, a couple days, and then I'm going to poll the people, and we'll decide if you won the bet fair and square.
Oh, you do what you want to do with the video.
You're not gonna fucking put guilt in my head. I sound like I'm panicking a little bit here, but I'm fine with this.
Guilt is in your own
I'm
head.
fine with
Your
this,
own
Joe.
guilt is speaking
I'm
right
fine
now.
with this. Look, see,
Are
I'm
you?
putting it right back in my wallet. I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good right now.
You sound like the guy in the bar gets shot down by the hot chick. She wasn't hot anyway. I don't care.
I'm good.
Can you talk yourself?
I'm good right
talk
now.
yourself into this a little more.
See, now, what are the listeners...
Now the video has to go online.
What are the viewers...
Because they don't even know what we're talking about.
But what are the viewers of the video going to be looking for to see, like, if he didn't or did win the bet? Because now that the money's given back, though, it's all null and void.
You could just leave it at
I'm
that.
just showing brilliance right now. I fucking got my money back. I don't give a fuck what these people think of me because they don't know the real fucking me, Joe. That's what I say today. And
you know what? You know what I realized today? I don't know the real you either.
Well, good. I don't want you to know the real me. I don't want you to know the real me.
Damn.
Have you been invited to my house? No. Only the real people have.
Oh, that's
You want to play
not
this
nice.
game? If I really like you, I invite you to my house.
Oh, well, all right.
Did you get that invite?
I mean, you want to add fuel to the fire here. Wow. I've had you in my home. We've broken bread at my table together.
Oh, my God,
I
that's
know.
right.
I felt bad about that, knowing that I would never invite you to my house.
Jeez. Wow.
And answering Ant's question, I'll go with the Mars rule, even though I don't like the Mars rule. The video goes up, and Mars said you had to go, break 90, Ant?
No, 90 degrees at the
Do you
elbows.
have to break the 90 or just do 90?
Just the 90.
90 degrees at the elbow. So I'll go with the Mars rule.
Which I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, whether he did or not it was
holy shit.
null
Did I get
and
my
void.
100 back
It was
and get
null
to
and
put the video
void.
up?
It was null and
How good
void
am I?
when he won because no matter
You're not
what the rules
good.
were,
I'm good.
he said it was okay.
I knew the
I'm
whole
good.
time you were going to still put the video up. Do you understand?
I'm good.
You didn't
And
like
I got
Khan?
my. And then why wouldn't you keep the 100?
Because I'm not that kind of guy.
Shut up
Do you
already.
understand
Listen.
the difference? I knew where you were going with this.
Joe, shut the fuck up. Listen
Yeah.
to me.
Bill, I assume you've been eating a lot of blueberries the last hour.
Yes.
I will give
Call back
you
to what he said.
$100
Yeah, I got it.
if you let them film you doing 50 jumping jacks.
No. I mean, thank you, but no. I appreciate it.
How are you with sit-ups? Can you do sit-ups?
I'm not doing anything else.
30, Joe. Joe, I'll give you $100 if you do 30. I just want to see the video of you doing jumping
I'll
jacks.
tell you what, Bill. When you come to town, I'll just do them for you in private, and then you take me to lunch. How about
No,
that?
that's creepy. That's creepy.
I know.
I want you to... Come on, Joe. I want to watch the uncoordination.
No, I'm not
That's all he
doing
wants to
anymore.
You're an old friend, Joe.
Joe, you want $20 for a cab fare?
No.
It's winter.
No.
Well, this was just a nice gesture. Fine.
$50.
No, Bill, no. I'm not doing jumping jacks on video for money. I'm not that broke. Jesus Christ.
Well, you did the push-ups.
Well, because it was a bet. There was game involved in that. There was sport. It was
Do
a
I give you the
sport.
100 back if the listeners decide it was a real fucking you won fair and square?
You don't have to give me the 100 back.
Good. Then
I
I'm
was
not.
doing something on honor with you by giving it
You're not gonna
back to
trick
you.
me with that guilt shit.
It's not guilt.
Bill, yes?
Oh, sorry, Bill.
Yes, sir?
No, I got $200 says you can't do 50 jumping jacks.
He really wants to see those jumping.
Bill, I'm not doing... Of course. I'm not doing
I love how this makes Bill so happy.
I'll tape it later and send it to you for free. All right? Jesus.
Bill loves the visual of you doing jumping jacks.
the funniest thing ever. Joe, $200.
Come on, Joe.
No.
What do you say, Joe?
No.
You could walk out of there, Joe. You could walk out of there today. You made $500.
I didn't make anything. I gave Steve his money back. Opie took his money back. I'm telling you, we're even.
Hey, Dr. Steve.
I didn't make a dime.
We all know when we go to break, you're going to get your money, and so do you. So stop setting yourself up to be the Christ.
Oh, I'm not giving this money.
No, I don't think he's.
I don't think so this
No,
time.
I'm not
Bill.
giving this money back.
I don't think he's giving it to me.
He was stupid enough to give it back to me and then make believe it.
I know.
And make believe it's gonna like guilt me.
Stupid, yeah.
Then I'm not giving it back to him. And Dr. Steve, by the way, you owe me $50 now because I saved you fucking $100.
No, I'm paying $50, Joe. Dude, I don't well on my bets. I'm paying.
Thank you, Steve.
What, are you in cahoots with him? Yeah, keep with your guilt. I don't give a fuck. I saved
someone's
$100
saying the
today.
word guilt a lot.
Yeah.
I saved $100 today.
Yeah. Guilt.
I'm all right.
Joe.
Hey, Opie, you want to go to lunch? No, I'm not guilty. I mean hungry. What? Why'd you say guilty? I didn't. What are you talking about?
I'm fine. I can sleep with myself. I'm good.
Can you?
Yes, I'm good.
All right.
$250, Joe.
He's still trying to get these jumping jacks out of you.
You know what? And I'll throw the 100 that should be yours already.
Oh my God.
That's $350 for 50
what?
fucking jumping jacks.
No.
And they gotta be legit. Your fingertips have to touch at the top.
Is that how that works? I don't even know how.
This is a new bit. Jumping jacks for money.
Yeah.
Jumping Jack Joe.
Yeah. Well,
come on, Joe. $350. That's easy.
No. Right. She could fucking whine again that I didn't touch my fingers the right way.
Wait till they see the video.
I'm sure they're
Wait
all
till
going
they
to
see
see
the
it.
video.
I'm sure
I'm
they're
gonna
all going to
slow
see
it down too, so they
Good.
can really study the tape.
Good. Good. Bring it on.
Where it goes.
Those YouTube videos.
I never had a problem with that video going online. I never had a problem with it. That's why I agreed to the bet.
You guys, I got to be honest. I never realized Opie was this tight.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
I know. Yeah, that's cool, you know.
You need the 100 back, Joe?
$275, Joe.
Plus my 100, I'll throw. I'll throw 25 in there. Make it an even 5.
Wow.
$500 for 50 jumping jacks.
No, I no.
Guys, do you realize the remixes and the music your listeners would put underneath the show?
Yes.
This would be the best money I ever spent. Come on, Joe. Do it for the show.
Do it. Do it.
For
Do it.
America.
Do it.
No. No.
You want the money back?
No, no.
Boy.
I don't. No.
If you don't, then I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good then.
Well, I wouldn't use the word good in
good.
description of yourself. I'd pick a different word. Personally,
I'm good.
I would say I'm fine.
I'm good.
I've grown accustomed to myself.
I'm good. I'm good. I think. All right, Bill, I think we got to finally take a break.
Yeah.
You gave us an amazing 2 hours today, sir.
Thank you, Bill Burr.
Actually, I just looked at my cell phone. It was an hour and 28 minutes.
Wow.
Phoner.
Fuck.
Jesus.
That's the longest phoner ever, I think.
And I'll tell you what would have made it a memorable hour and 28 is if Joe took $300.
300.
Jumping jacks for $300. What's wrong with you?
Because it's not, the price is not $300 for
you
these
do
jumping
one?
jacks. The price
Can you
is
do one?
everything that
Is
will
your
come
dignity.
after. Exactly.
That's what you're paying.
Do one without
Joe,
cameras
if you
on.
had a soul, if you had a soul, you wouldn't be in this business. Just take the fucking money.
That's exactly why I'm on my way out.
He still has a heart. One jumping jack without the cameras on, just to see what it looked like.
No. What am I, a fucking...
Kenny, do a jumping jack, please. Look how easy this is. Who cares?
I'm too tall for this room.
Oh, my God. He hits the ceiling, you fucking giraffe.
What the way we do jumping jacks at my school is we do them overhead.
What grade are you in at school, Kenny?
And then in front.
You know what? I'm getting.
Shit really rolls downhill in this room, doesn't
It
it?
certainly
You know what?
does.
I'm going to give you $20 for that line.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to pay you for good lines.
Oh, okay.
Look, a gesture, Joe.
Is it?
So I go home with.
You're the only person I know that thinks crumpling up money and throwing it at somebody is a gesture. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You want my gesture or
Am I
not?
fucking Mookie and do the right thing?
You want my gesture? This is a little make good, a little gesture.
Throw it over. Let's see where it falls.
You sure?
Yeah. Let Kenny finish his school story. He's going to tell us.
Here, this is a gesture. We're good now.
Good.
We're good. $20. Oh, you had to miss it.
He has to bend down and pick it up like
Oh,
a
my back
stripper.
hurts real bad.
You just had to pick that up like a stripper, and now you threw your back out.
Oh, man. He's fucking... Oh. Oh, my God.
You all right, Joe?
God
Bill,
damn it. Yeah.
How come no matter which way the money's going, Joe looks like an asshole?
I don't know. Could it be the fucking Kahoot setup that goes on in this
It
studio?
really is.
you don't know how to play this game. That's why.
I know how to play it.
No, you don't.
I know how to play it.
No, you don't.
I fucking beat you at it today. I gave you your money back, and you said guilt.
Your problem
like
is
it was a goddamn buzzword for the feds to come in during a drug deal.
Your problem is that you think like it's still real life when these mics are on. That's how
No.
I get away with this shit.
Oh.
I go home to my real fucking life.
I don't think it's real life when these mics are on.
And by the way, Bill, he hurt his back picking up the 20 I threw at him. You should have left it on the
I
floor,
don't know.
Joe.
You know what? I think in all of
Why?
this, Anthony, I saw an ugly side of Opie and of Joe DeRosa that I didn't realize existed.
Yeah, the money made them look really bad.
You know who wants to get in on the bet?
Awful power struggle that they just went through.
Yeah.
You know who wants to get in on the bet?
Who?
Steven Singer.
He's doing a read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what does Steven Singer got?
He's got a lot of jewelry, he could bet.
Well, why don't you tell me about it?
I gotta put my glasses on.
Can we let Bill go? He doesn't want to sit through this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Bill.
He's a very important guy.
Joe, you know what? You disappointed me, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Again.
Notice he didn't say I disappoint him. Only you, Joe.
Oh my
Well, you know,
I hope you can live with yourself.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm all right.
He doesn't need me to plug dates.
Oh, shit.
So he's fucking throwing
Let
it
the
at me. I
record
get it.
let the record show. In the end, you felt guilty because you knew you didn't win that money fair and square.
Let the record show that you're fucking heartless, and you're still going to put the video up. How about that?
You know what?
That makes two of
I've been
us.
on the phone for an hour and a half. I haven't hyped my friggin'
I know.
stand-up date in an
Yeah,
hour
come
and
on.
20 minutes.
Well, I would suggest you go to BillBurr.com because you got a lot of dates. But what are some of the ones
I'm
coming
going
up
to be in
soon?
Atlanta on February 9th, Charlotte, North Carolina on the 7th, Alabama on February 8th, and then the week after that I'm going to be barnstorming New Jersey and Long Island.
And Foxwoods in between. I gotta say,
I got a second show at Foxwoods too.
Oh.
I gotta say, I'm breaking character now. I saw Bill and Joe at Carnegie Hall. Holy fuck! Go see Bill Burr. His new hour is amazing.
Hilarious.
No, I'm hilarious.
You just worded that.
Huh?
I saw Bill and Joe DeRosa. Holy fuck! Go see Bill.
Oh, see that? Didn't
Yeah. No, you think I didn't notice that? I know.
Wow, I didn't even
Well,
notice.
but then I realized that Bill was the headliner at Carnegie Hall, and I didn't want to fucking give him equal billing. Joe was really good too.
I appreciate you doing that, Opie, because Joe DeRosa's ego was so out of control.
Yeah.
For during that setup, I know he felt like we were co-headlining. His ego. told
Right,
us that.
right.
I guess
It's my ego. You're the one throwing $300 at somebody to do physical fucking tricks for you, like some kind of fucking sick sultan. Bring in the dancing girls.
That was not Joe. That wasn't ego. That was my love of comedy.
Oh, yes,
All right.
that's what it was.
No, Joe.
At your expense.
Joe absolutely killed at Carnegie, but they were there to see Bill, and Bill killed with his hour.
Of course, it was Bill's
I know.
show,
I didn't know how to
course.
say that. Now I feel like an idiot for real. Joe was really good, and of course Bill was really good.
Boo! Opie Radio comes across like a dick today.
Oh, you found
Bravo.
you found one, Joe? Did you?
Hold on, no.
You want me to turn on my fucking Twitter, Joe?
Yeah, you might as well bring up 24-karat gold dip roses.
All right, yeah. BillBurr.com. Bill, thank you so much. And Bill Burr on Twitter. Bill, thank you.
That's right. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Bill.
The last hour and a half of my life.
All right.
See you later.
Great.
All right. And Dr. Steve, thank you.
Yes, Dr. Steve. What a good man.
Boys.
I listened to his show, too.
In the hour and a half I was on, I
One of your
fed my
patients
kids,
died?
dropped them off at school,
Oh.
took the dry cleaning, took an amazing shit, and then lost $100. So it's been kind of
Yeah.
Holy fuck, all that went on?
What a morning.
Tell us it felt like 10 minutes. He just lived his morning.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you, Dr. Steve.
All right, I'll
see Steve.
You know where I live. Just send me the 50 in the mail. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I saved him 50. That's fair.
Oh, boy.
In the end, he only loses 50 instead of 100. I would take that bet.
Yeah. Well, Kenny, I'm sure you wanted to. Oh, huh?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Kenny, feel free.
All right.
I think
Listen
Steven
up.
Singer would like another take on this whole thing.
Listen up. Stop what you're doing and go online to IHateStevenSinger.com and get one of Steven Singer's newest premium colored gold dip roses.
Oh.
Do it now or risk missing the boat. The newest colors always sell out first. Steven has made plenty of Valentine's Day's gold dip roses. And of course, the classic 24-karat gold dip rose. But new colors like the green apple rose and the royal sapphire rose always sell out because people collect them and like to build a bouquet of all the colors. Be smart and order it now. Take advantage of Steven's free shipping and you can have your order shipped to arrive just before Valentine's Day. Or just get it now and be ready to wow her. You can even write your own personal message of love on the enclosed gift card. As a matter of fact, each rose comes in a beautiful gold gift box that makes a very special presentation. Steven includes the history of the rose as a symbol of your love. If you buy regular flowers, they are nice, but they die in a week. These 24-karat gold dip roses last a lifetime. All just $69. It's so easy. Order your roses online at IHateStevenSinger.com or call 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER and have a personal shopper assist you. This is the #1 Valentine's Day gift.
All right. Good job.
The end.
There you go.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.